Yeah. Parkway Panthers, we on a mission. Under Friday night lights, no superstition. Fields once tried by legends on a collision. Chasing dreams out of your name with precision. Brandon Harris, arm like cannon fire. QB with vision, took us higher. Yardage flying, defense is tired. Watch them dreams, they'll never expire. Alumni, shoutouts, legends rise under the moonlit skies. Panther ties, heroes born, hear the fans' cries. Echoes in the stands, real ones never die. Very Newman, defense so raw. Linebacker blitz, crowd roars in awe. Tackles like thunder, enemies withdraw. Heartbeat of the field, breaking every law. Terrace Marshall, wide out divine. Routes cut sharp, defensive line. Touchdown dance, end zone shine. Grit and glory, Panther pride shrine. Alumni, shoutouts, legends rise under the moonlit skies. Panther ties, heroes born, hear the fans' cries. Echoes in the stands, real ones never die. Never die. Don't forget Izzy, making offenses dizzy. Mukwamo presses quick, try to dodge the truck stick. Israel reps that Panther pride, taking QBs on a roller coaster ride. Panther pride riding strong, stand tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Panthers charging can't be tamed. Players worthy of the fame. Glow of victory in their eyes. Underneath South Bossier skies, we break boundaries every game. No two Friday nights are the same. Victory's our only aim. Living out the Panther name. Panther pride running strong. We stand tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Never die. Panther pride running strong. We stand tall all season long. Too many names to fit in one song. Feel the roars where we belong. Hail to the red, hail to the white. Stand tall together in the morning light. True faithful students, raise your hands high. Shouting our praise, let our voices fly. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night. Memories we hold through the years gone by. Loyal forever to Parkway High. In our hearts we keep the lessons learned right. Unity and pride, burning ever bright. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night. Hail alma mater, hail to her might. We are the stars in the darkest night. Memories we hold through the years gone by. Loyal forever to Parkway High. In our hearts we keep the lessons learned right. Unity and pride, burning ever bright. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night. Catch 'em slipping, tigers tripping, Benton in the rear. Parkway Panthers finna crush, ain't no coming near. With thorough warfare, helmets clashing like thunder. Take 'em back down south, torn asunder, faces under. Beat the Tigers, send 'em back. Pins on breaking, feel the crack. From Parkway to Panther Fields, from the city, swords and shields. Panthers prowling, Benton's howling, echoes in the night. We the kings, bring the sting, offense taking flight. Defense is locked tight, ain't no room to maneuver. Tell the Tigers we're the rulers, this is our maneuvers. Beat the Tigers, send them back. Pins on breaking, feel the crack. From Parkway to Panther Fields, from the city, swords and shields. Rolling clouds, hometown proud, victory declared. Tigers now in shadows, hearts are all in bed. From Parkway to the south, dominance secured. Ain't just talking facts, this momentum's pure. Beat the Tigers, send them back. Pins on breaking, feel the crack. From Parkway to Panther Fields, from the city, swords and shields. Crowds, hometown proud, victory declared. Tigers now in shadows, hearts are all impaired. From Parkway to the south, dominance secured. Ain't just talk, it's facts, this momentum's pure. Beat the Tigers, send them back. Pins on breaking, feel the crack. From Parkway to Panther Fields, from the city, swords and shields.
The Tigers stepping up, but they're about to fall. Benton boys coming, Panthers stand tall. Beat 'em back north, ain't no retreat. Parkway Panthers, we ride the streets. Tiger calls out, but we got the fire. Southside Kings, taking them higher. Fields are thrown, roar don't scare. Panthers bite harder, Tigers got no prayer. Beat the Tigers, beat them sound. Send them back and back to their town. Panthers feel they ain't allowed. We run this city, hear the crowd. Football warriors clash and collide. Parkway pride can't be denied. Bent back to Benton, shadows they cast. Panthers roar loud, victory fast. Touchdown dreams, Tigers blurred. Broken stripes, confidence slurred. Panther anthem, ringing loud. Paint this town, Panther proud. Beat the Tigers, beat them sound. Send them back and back to their town. Panthers feel they ain't allowed. We run this city, hear the crowd. Touchdown dreams, Tigers blur. Broken stripes, confidence slur. Panther anthem, ringing loud. Paint this town, Panther proud. Beat the Tigers, beat them sound. Send them back and back to their town. Panthers feel they ain't allowed. We run this city, hear the crowd.
We stand so tall, Panthers roaring, claim it all. Farrington's fire in his hands, leading Sobo through the lands. CJ Dudley breaks the line, running wild, he's in his prime. Mayo hits, they echo loud. D.D. Oliver draws a crowd. Under Friday night lights we fight. Coach Brotherton's got the plan tight. Parkway Panthers reign supreme. Dirty red, it's not a dream. Oh, never backing, never falls. From sidelines to destiny, each play carved in victory. Unity in every stride, Sobel's pride won't be denied. Brotherton's I see the game, playbook magic, none the same. Young warriors with hearts untamed, in Parkway tales we're famed. On Friday nights we fight, Coach Brotherton's got the plan tight. Parkway Panthers reign supreme, dirty red, it's not a dream. Parkway Panthers reign supreme, dirty red, it's not a dream. Storming hard we push ahead, winning battles storming red. Defense holds like mighty walls, never backing, never falls. From sidelines to destiny, each play carved in victory. Unity in every stride, Sobel's pride won't be denied. Brotherton's I see the game, playbook magic, none the same. Young warriors with hearts untamed, in Parkway tales we're famed. Brotherton's eyes.
Beat the Tigers, beat the Tigers. Football war on frenzied fire. Back to Benton, slam them down. South think there's this Panther town. Roaring hearts and living fast. Panther's claws gonna leave a blast. No return to southern line. Field or nothing, make it mine. We run this wild city night. Panther pride and endless fight. Beat the Tigers, do or die. Battle cry beneath the sky. Hear the crowd is shaking ground. Echoes loud, the fiercest sound. Tigers beaten, sent away. Parkway Panthers here to stay. Glory in the dawn's first light. Every tackle pure delight. Victory with every pound. In this chaos we are crowned. We run this wild city night. Panther pride and endless fight. Beat the Tigers, do or die. Battle cry beneath the sky.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Week 9 broadcast.
Whoa, look at that.
Friday Night Lights.
We went live, and you turned on your broadcaster voice. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night with Shane Cheatham.
Well, that's right. We're ready for a little Friday Night Light football here at Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field.
Did you tell them we're playing Benton tonight?
We are. I told them Parkway versus Benton. We've got the 7-1 Panthers versus the 1-7 Benton Tigers.
Tell opposite sides.
Tell you what, though, you never know. A game like this, a little rivalry game, it should be a little more interesting than those schedules would provide.
And actually, Benton has played well the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
So, anything can happen, especially in a rivalry game. So we'd have to kind of be prepared for that. But
well, we're excited to be here tonight in the booth. Again, we got to show you our new shirts. We've got the Gavington to the Moon shirts. Keith, show your shirt there. Gavington to the Moon.
That's right. Got the names back. Man, I'd feel very insulted now. They just called me. That's not Shane Cheatham. Shane Cheatham is not that good looking. It's Keith Sutton on the. There we go. We got it right.
I don't think either one of us are winning any beauty contest.
That's why the booth cam is never on. Because
and I'm okay with the booth cam going off.
Tell them that they're going to have to keep up for me in the comments tonight since I'm here. Someone's got to give you a hard time.
Danielle says that she's not going to be able to be in the comments as she's here working tonight, so she needs somebody to step up and give us a hard time, I think is what she was saying.
I think that's what she was saying. We need somebody to step up and give a hard time. But anyway, back to those shirts. These shirts came out of the fact that your favorite announcer can't speak half the time, and he stumbled all over his words last week and called Gavin Farrington Gavington.
And with that one little mistake, Gavington was born. Gavington to the Moon.
Yes.
Tell us about the moon. What's that about, Keith?
The people who have been on our broadcast for the last couple of weeks know a few weeks ago that I brought up the moon because the moon was rising above the visitor sidelines. It was a full moon, and it was a nice-looking moon. I said, bad moon horizon. And lo and behold, Parkway started getting some momentum.
And after that, every time you mention moon, something good happened.
That's right.
So moon does equal momentum, and it's equal momentum here for the Parkway Panthers this season. So we had a little fun with it, and shout out to Weston Marriott for creating the Gavington to the Moon shirts, and also a big shout out to Ryan Bowman and Pulse Apparels for making these shirts, making it happen. Yeah,
and the thing about it, you really think about it, Gavington has been a source of momentum since he came on the team.
There's no doubt.
So
they pulled him from the stands.
Yes.
He was a student leader.
He was a student leader.
And phenomenal lacrosse player. And now he is the starting quarterback. And speaking, let's talk a little bit about his stats, Keith.
All right.
We'll give it a little. Looks like Gavin Farrington. He's 34 of 64, 53% completion percentage, 485 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions on the season.
Yes.
And while we talk about that, let's see if our producer put some stats up there on Gavington.
They're showing some highlights from last week's. They're showing some stats from the game. I don't think that is last week. That was 3.
There we go. Gavington Farrington stats right there in front of you. And the next stats that we would like to talk about there, I guess we'll talk last week's special teams player of the game, Chase Crowder.
Yeah, returned a kickoff for a touchdown and had a great game.
I tell you, and another exciting thing that he did, he ran that big run for a touchdown. They called it back for a penalty.
Yes.
And then timeout happens, comes back, he runs, very next play, touchdown. So he's like, okay, call a penalty, I'll run it again.
That's right.
So very cool there.
Last week was the longest kick return in school history, 99 yards, and it was really 99 3/4 yards. His heels were against the goal line. He could not have gone back literally any farther, or they'd have called a touchback.
Tell you what, and that record will not be broken.
No, it'll never be broken.
Lifetime record at Preston Crownover Stadium.
Yes. Very few times in your lifetime can you say, I set a record that'll never be
Actually,
broken.
was it Lee Hedges last week, or was it
It
here?
was at Lee Hedges last week.
Okay, so yeah, I made a mistake there. Again, we are not professionals. we have a good time here on Friday Night Lights. We're excited to be here. I came in hot, about 120 down I-49. Just kidding, I didn't speed that bad.
It was about 115.
But was in Baton Rouge for the last 2 days. Glad to be back for Friday Night Lights. Let's move on now to the defensive player of the game. And I'm going to tell you what, Colby Lee, number 11, the junior linebacker, had a monster game last week. And I've enjoyed watching him all season, Keith. He's had a really good season. I believe he leads the team in tackles or is pretty close to it.
He has had a remarkable season. He has stepped up and just seems like week in and week out, you're constantly calling Colby Lee's name. When we need a big tackle, a lot of times it's a sack when we need it too.
And some other exciting news tonight, we get Christian Harris back.
I heard that.
Our middle
today.
linebacker will be back tonight after missing a few games, so exciting to see him come back and be on the field tonight.
Yeah, matter of fact, this morning we were sitting around with our normal Friday haircut session that Shane missed because he was down in Baton Rouge. And, it's like a bunch of old women in there gossiping when we're sitting in there talking. And CB said, hey, there's a player coming back tonight. And I was like, I don't know of anybody that's hurt bad enough to – because I thought Christian had actually tore an ACL.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be out for the season as well, but Hunter had told me last week that they thought he would be coming back. And Rob Kinney, shout out to class of 1993 alumni, Rob Kinney. He's been putting him through physical therapy and got him back and ready to go for tonight. So, Rob, sometimes Rob tunes in. If you're tuning in tonight, thank you very much. And if you need some physical therapy, go see Rob Kinney because he gets it done, son.
Now, we do have a little bit of disappointing news coming up, but I think we're fixing to do the national anthem, so we will wait till after that.
Yep, we're going to take a pause here for the national anthem.
All right, Shane, we're back. A while ago, there was something that we probably were supposed to say, and we did not say it. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but there's something special coming up with these T-shirts around halftime.
That's right. We're going to have a giveaway of the Gavington to the Moon T-shirts.
Yes.
So I think the producer's teasing that out there a little bit. I have no idea how you can win this shirt.
I have no idea
but I'm
either.
hoping he knows. But we all right, look, the spotter and the producer are saying they're going to come up with some way, somehow, that somebody can win a Gavington to the Moon shirt. So be on the lookout for that. We already talked about the defensive player. We talked a little bit about the stats. Now let's talk a little bit about the fundraiser tracker that you're going to see on the screen tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the playoffs are coming. Your Parkway Panthers are 7-1. Looking to go 8-1 tonight with 1 week left in the regular season. And Coach Brotherton has asked us here at Sobo Live to help with a fundraiser. And our goal tonight is to raise $1,500. Right now it looks like we've already raised $276 since this was announced this afternoon. So if you feel so, what's the word I'm looking for, Keith?
So inclined to donate.
There we go.
Look at
Then-
that. Keith actually stepped in and helped
Stepped
somebody.
Hey,
Wow.
this is one of those nights where my mic, I can hear myself much louder. Like, we might have to do something with my mic there, Mr. Producer. But, ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers just ran out on the field, and I am ready for some Friday Night Lights football.
Yes.
But keep an eye on the football fundraiser tracker. Our goal tonight, and look, I'll just be completely real with you. This is we bring this Sobo Live, and the sponsors bring this to you every Friday night, sometimes on Thursday nights. Free 90 free.
Yes.
And there are some programs all across the state that charge, and we don't want to charge, but
Right.
we have been tasked by Coach Brotherton, Coy Brotherton, and the coaching staff here to help raise a little money to get ready for the playoff season, as we're expecting to travel quite a bit, hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll have a first-round home game. But,
I would be awfully surprised if we don't have a first-round game at home. But after that, if we win, who knows from that point. So
with that, Keith, I think we are now ready. We've made it through the
except for one other, there's two things I think we still hadn't talked about. I don't know if you were here yet or not. Did you see the camouflage?
I did see the camo.
Those look sharp.
Those camo uniforms look nice.
They were for the Louisiana National Guard.
Oh, they're not
month.
wearing them tonight. They just had them on for pregame.
They just had them on for pregame. I was hoping they were going to wear them for the game itself.
The Parkway Panthers, during pregame warm-up, they were wearing the custom camo uniforms provided by the Louisiana Army National Guard for Military Appreciation Month.
Shane, it could be a situation kind of like the semifinal basketball game last year. It does not say Parkway on there. It might say Louisiana National Guard on there, and they
couldn't wear those possibly.
Right.
That could be it. But we'd like to thank the Louisiana Army National Guard for providing those camo uniforms they wore during pregame.
Yeah, there's a couple of the Water Boy still has some on out there, so you might get a chance to still see them, but they look sharp.
And I think like Kyle, I called you Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
I've
been called worse.
Hey, Gavington, you might have to go by Kyle.
That's right.
now.
We'll have Kyle do shirts next week.
Keith, I think we spoke earlier that running back C.J. Dudley is probably not going to play very much tonight.
Right.
C.J. on the year, he's got 889 rushing yards, averaging 6 yards per carry, which is just
Unreal.
Strong, grown man running. 149 rushing attempts, 19 touchdowns for 117 points. So
the 19 touchdown blows my mind because if you remember, he split time was for the first 3 games of the year. So a lot of that load is coming from game 4 to here. We talk about it week in and week out, him having 30-plus carries a game. Now, he's not going to get 30 tonight because I've heard he's on a limited basis tonight. So.
Might be on a needed basis tonight.
Let's hope he's not needed tonight.
I think they'll rest him up a little bit for next week's game.
Yeah, he gets a chance to rest next week against the Evangel Eagles.
Well, because we had our new pregame stuff, I didn't get to interact as much with the crowd, but I want to say Miss Anita Williams, welcome back. Miss Mary Procell Cheatham, love you, Mom. Thanks for tuning in. And we got a bunch of other folks here. Miss Jordan says, sell those T-shirts as a fundraiser. Might not be a bad idea there as well. Stephanie Peters with Peace of Mind Home Inspection says, let's go. And I agree, man. Let's go. Who's getting the ball, Keith?
I was watching.
Sorry. Keith's over here on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to call a football game.
I was actually trying to look at you, but since you mentioned it, I do want to go live on TikTok tonight. So if you want behind the scenes of what's going on, we have a booth cam in here, but if you want something that's on all the time, you can go to @the_Empty_Nesters Club on TikTok, and you can watch Shane and I. You can watch Shane and I live in the back. I believe Parkway's going to receive, Shane.
The Panthers are going to receive. We can stop talking about TikTok. We don't need to talk about the moon yet. Let's just go for some Friday Night Lights here at Preston Crownover Stadium in Bobby Marlowe Field. I'm going to turn it over to the play-by-play guy, Keith, #Kyle, #TikTok salesman.
Gonna screw up some type of word somewhere.
And make it a T-shirt.
And make it a T-shirt. So here we are. Benton is setting up to kick off to Parkway. They'll be traveling north. Parkway will be traveling north out of the south end zone. The wind is really getting it out of the north tonight. I stepped out there a while ago, and it was a little on the chilly side.
Before we kick off, in the comments, all 52 of you, score prediction for tonight's game. Let's see your score predictions. See Parkway Panthers score first, and then the Benton score second. Pick a score. Post it in the comments. Let's see what happens. Jennifer Menard says, get it together, Keith. Yeah, look, he's over here typing on TikTok. I think I'm going to have to do it all tonight.
I'm getting us a live setup. We're going live in 3, 2, 1, and we are now live on TikTok as well. So we don't have enough
And the
people
kick is off.
Picked up by Locke. Locke picks it up at the 11-yard line. He is going to get taken down for a loss of about 3 yards to the 8-yard line. Mayo's sitting there thinking, hey, I finally get a chance to return one, and you stepped up and took it from me.
The freshman yanked it, said,
Yeah.
here, let me see what I can do. And he got around that corner. He's like, ooh, there's
He's
about
like,
5 of them.
"Ooh, never mind, they're going to hit me. I'm going down."
Hey, you got to be careful what you say about Locke. Remember last time somebody told him we said something about him on the broadcast, and he came and just stood in front of us and called us out.
Yeah,
he said, I didn't run the wrong route.
Somebody completely threw us under the bus last time, and he came.
I think his name is first name Kent, last name Faulty.
Yes, he called us out at the alumni basketball game. He came up to us and he's like, what do you mean I ran the wrong route?
Let's go. Offense, let's make it happen right here.
Parkway setting up with 3 down here on the near side. Crowder's going to take the handoff, and we've got a whistle and a penalty right off the bat. We're going to have a false start on Parkway, so we'll back up half the distance. We'll go back to the 4. So Chase Crowder's getting the start at running back tonight, with CJ sitting on the sidelines, like I said earlier, resting up that hamstring that he hurt last week when he was going to score, because there was nobody between him and the end zone, and the old hamstring said, nope, not today.
I'd like to give a shout out to our first quarter sponsor, Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, the #1 paving and asphalt contractor in Northwest Louisiana. Call Ryan, 742-8100.
Chase takes it around the left side. He gets him through the hole. He gets down to into the secondary, picks up about 16, 17 yards for the first down.
Speaking of first downs, the Panthers are moving the chains, and that's a Lionheart moving first down.
Yes.
No one moves Sobo in North Louisiana like Lionheart.
Well, we're having a wholesale, bringing in the big package right off the bat.
The big dogs are in.
That's right. Crowder takes the handoff off the left side again. He goes off left tackle. He breaks a tackle. He gets to the 30, knocked out of bounds about the 32-yard line. That should be enough for another first down. Crowder with 2 big gains, gain of 17 and a gain of 10 to start off this game. 27 yards, just like that.
Tell you what, this might be a Crowder party tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully it's not crowded in the backfield. Crowder takes the handoff. He's going to the right side, and Benton wraps him up, but he still gains 2 yards on the carry. Pickup of 2. So if you're joining us live.
Speaking of 2, that's how many people are watching Keith's empty nester TikTok thing.
We got 7 in there watching. So they're up to 9 now. So if you're watching on TikTok live, let's get some likes going out there, because they're making fun of me on this broadcast right here, because we are also broadcasting on Sobo Live if you want to watch the game as we do this. Crowder goes up the middle, and he picks up about 5, gets to the 37-yard line. Ball comes out, but he was already down whenever the ball came out. So, and anybody who's never been to watch a broadcast with me and Shane, we'll let y'all know we are very, very, very biased when it comes to the Parkway Panthers. We do not cheer for the other team. We do not usually say good things about the other team unless they do something extraordinary. So really and truly what this is more like a podcast of 2 guys watching a football game.
That's right.
So,
and we hope you enjoy it, and Sobo Live and the sponsors make that happen.
Crowder gets it again up the middle, and he will go nowhere, and he will bring up a 4th down with no gain.
Yeah, Crowder, you want to get Crowder wide left, wide right. He's not C.J. Dudley as far as running up the middle, but got to run up the middle a little bit to keep him honest. But
well, you and I have talked about that quite a bit, because with Mayo and Crowder, they're both guys who you need to send around the edge. They don't need to be pounding it up the middle. They're both speedsters, and it seems like the last 3 plays we went up the middle on that and got not much.
Shout out to J-Mac tuning in. I bet J-Mac's here in the crowd, and he's still tuning in.
You know, we have a lot of people who are in the crowd who tune into us from inside the – and we're going to turn over the ball on downs inside our own territory. The ball was thrown to Gavington and went through the hands of Coleman. Coleman had it and just went through his hands. So turnover on downs. Benton will get the ball 1st and 10 at the Parkway 37-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that 4th down call there this far down on the field.
Yeah.
But, we might have to talk about the moon here for a second.
Well,
it's early, but we might need to talk about it.
We are 2 minutes and 26 seconds into this ball game, and Shane is the first one to bring up moon. Can y'all believe that? It was not Keith. Y'all make fun of Keith for talking about the moon. It was not Keith who talked about the moon. Which, by the way, in case you didn't know, tonight is a new moon, so there will be no moon at all tonight. Benton's running back goes up the middle. He picks up about 6, and he is tackled by a host of Panthers. A plethora of Panthers. We're going to – Copenhagen came in to initially slow him down, and then the rest of the Panthers pounced on him.
Shout out to Jennifer Roten watching from Indiana.
There we go,
also,
little Hoosiers.
My mom says, Shane, you know your dad went to Benton, but he said it's okay to beat Benton. We're going to beat Benton tonight.
Yes. You know, like last week, I went to Captain Shreve, and I was all for us whipping up on Captain Shreve last week. Benton goes back up the middle again and picks up maybe 5, gets him right to the 1st down marker. I think he's going to be a little short. He's going to be about a half a yard short. Copenhagen in on the tackle again. Shane, is Christian Harris out there?
Number 19.
I think he's up on the nose tackle right now. Yeah, he is in there. Okay.
He is in the game, which I think that's a big, big difference maker for this defensive team.
You know, he got hurt in, was it week 4? It was a fluke play, too. It was whenever we dropped back to punt, and the punt came out looking like a pass, and everybody thought he had passed the ball.
Boom, got him.
Stops him.
That was 3rd and about 6 inches there, and they get him behind the line for a 4th down.
The only problem is we got some flags on the play. I hope it's not going to be on us because Benton's helmet just came off, and one of our players was in contact with him. So I hope we just did not mess around and give them a 1st down here. Peyton Rayner in on the tackle. I think D.D. Oliver was got in there initially and made the stop, and then the rest of them came in and helped him with the tackle. If we have a personal foul, dead ball. Come on, dead ball. He just got his hand up. I think he's wanting to wait to be called on. It's your turn. We're calling on you.
He might have gone. He might have gone to Benton.
Unsportsmanlike personal foul on Benton. All right. He was so confused there.
We'll take that. He didn't go to Benton. Good job, White Hat.
He had no clue. He was like, I don't know what to call here. He did the unsportsmanlike personal foul, and he raised his hand hoping the teacher would call his name, and I think he was waiting for the announcer to say, hey, Mr. Referee, you go ahead and say what you got to say.
Well, and Robbie Smith just commented. He said, fun fact, the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator for Benton are Parkway alumni. Yes, that is true. And also, they've got 2 other coaches over there that went to Parkway, and Robert McKnight and Tay Mike.
Tay Mike played at TCU and went on to play a little bit for the Cowboys.
So, yeah, you've got a lot of Parkway alumni on the opposite side of the field tonight, and I hope their feelings are hurt at the end of this evening.
Yes. We always pull for our Parkway Panthers, but not tonight.
I hope they win every game when they're not playing us.
Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, Shane, we didn't get a chance to really talk about that too much, but that personal foul against Benton took them out of field goal range. I think they were still right there on the edge of field goal range, and that completely took them out of field goal range. So they're going to have to punt the ball here with it being 4th and 16.
Dennis Bamberg said you should have known the penalty was on them, but if you were probably on TikTok.
Come on, Dennis. Wow. Actually, it was on the opposite side of the field, so none of us saw what happened. I just saw a helmet come rolling across the field.
Dennis didn't say that. He just said it was on them.
Oh my God! Sorry, Dennis. I didn't mean to call you out like that on the air. I didn't realize that somebody else was making you look bad. My bad, Dennis. You know you're still my favorite. Shane used to be my favorite, but now you know what? Don't ever know.
Let's get this punt and just take it back. Is that Copenhagen back?
I'm sure it's Copenhagen. I can't see the numbers.
Low punt.
Oh, did that hit one of our guys? Nope. Copenhagen picks it up. He's got a hole on the. Oh, and he goes. Did he just fall on his own? Did he slip?
I think somebody got a hold of his ankle there and he
Somebody
slid.
grabbed a shoestring. All right, Parkway will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. So going forward on 4th down in our own territory did not hurt us a while ago. We gave up 2 big runs right off the bat. We gave up a 5-yarder and a 4.5-yarder and then shut them down on 3rd and a half a yard.
Great defensive stand there by the Panthers, because we definitely gave it to them in great field position.
Yeah, we did. We almost gave it to them in field goal range, and you know Benton's got a good kicker. Benton's always has a good kicker. Benton's a good soccer school, so they're going to have a good kicker, kind of like Parkway usually is. And we've had good kickers every year for many, many years. CJ's in there, and he's hobbling. Look at big CJ. Even with the hobble, he picks up 12. CJ might not, he says, well, you know what? I got a bad hamstring, and I'm going to play limited. But his limited means he's only going to gain 12 yards
I just
a carry.
read his lips. He said, "Let's go. Feed me, coach."
That's right. He said, I ain't, pain is for wimps. I'm in there.
I agree with Stephanie Peters.
What's that?
I'm not going to say it, but I just agree with it.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to agree with somebody else, and I ain't going to tell you. But, yeah, there's no question in CJ's strength. Last week CJ came in and played last week after being in a car wreck that morning. Look at him. He's hobbling, and he's running over people. Picks up 8.
It's a grown man right there.
That is a grown man. He I think, can still outrun me. With
Usually that's what I do when I play Madden. I just run it up the middle.
Do you?
Yeah.
But you still lose.
I do still lose.
Maybe because you run it up the middle. We talked about this. You got to go around the outside every now and then. Gavington takes the pass. He throws it to Mayo. Mayo turns it into overdrive, and he says, "Oh, never mind. I'm slipping." And Mayo will get the first down, but he gets tackled by a ton of Tigers. You think they got a guy named Tony on their team? Tony! Because I'd call him Tony the Tiger.
I don't know.
Oh, we got the big package in there again. Line it up with the big package. Crowder comes in. Crowder takes the handoff. He goes off left tackle, and he had a little bit of a hole, and he got tripped up coming through it. Picked up about 3. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. 6:45 to go in the first quarter. Parkway and Benton are all tied up at 0. That was a very slow. I was going to say something. That was a very slow-looking play right there. Nobody was moving, but looked like we were running in molasses. But we're going to have a penalty on the play. I'm sure it's going to be a false start on Parkway. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 12. Like I said, if you are watching us on TikTok and you want to join the actual broadcast at sobo.live, you can get that on Facebook or YouTube. Join us, pick up the game, watch it. Oh, CJ and Gavington got tripped up.
Somebody hit the Buffalo Wild Wings sprinklers
there. Brings up a 3rd and 12. But you know what? Gavington, right off the bat, said, "That's my fault. My fault. I got in his way." I'd be saying everything was my fault, too, if I had big CJ running over me.
Be like, "My bad, CJ.
That's my bad. I'm sorry."
You want my lunch money, CJ?
3rd down and 12. Gavington drops back. He throws the pass. He hits Mayo, and Mayo drops it. Mayo, he was thinking about how he was going to run the ball next because ball hit him right in the hands. Good pass by Farrington. And Mayo said, "You know what? I'm fixing to take this to the house." And he turned his head just a little bit, and the ball came squirting out.
Panthers are going to punt here on 4th down. After this punt, I got a question for you.
All right, I'll try to have an answer. There's
nice
the
high punt.
Punt is up. Takes a Parkway roll, goes out of bounds about the 27-yard line.
Benton Tigers will take over there, 1st and 10. Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
What should someone do if they are stuck between a jaguar and a tiger?
Cry.
Nope. It's easy. They should just take the Jaguar and drive away from the Tiger.
Ah, yeah, true. Or just lock the door.
Yeah, just lock the door.
Mr. Statman, can you look in my direction for a second? Yeah. All right, we're back. I was trying to ask a question, and then my statistician player of my
Y'all,
number
he's not
guy.
telling the truth. He just did a TikTok dance while there was a play going. We've lost all control up here. He paused the game, stopped commenting on the game to do a TikTok dance.
I tried to hit the pause. I tried to hit the pause button on the game controller, and it wouldn't work. Benton's quarterback rolls out, throws the ball with his left hand. He kind of caught me, threw me off guard there. He came out with a left-hander. Christian Rayner gets the tackle immediately after a pickup of about 2. Now, this is not Benton's all-everything quarterback, correct? He did not play tonight?
Yeah, their quarterback got hurt in last week's game. From everything I hear, he's okay, but not playing tonight. They're starting a freshman. Freshman is Madden Raymond, number 15 for the Benton Tigers.
So, yeah, he's a freshman. You know, the nerves might be up a little bit.
You think? If I was playing against – look at that big defensive line.
First
be a
time,
little worried about it as well.
First time Big D.D. Oliver comes in there and crushes you like a pancake, you would be upset too. Because you know when you're a freshman, you're still 14, maybe 15 years old at best. You're still like a little kid. D.D.'s a grown man.
Yes, he is.
2-time state champ in discus or shot put. I can't remember which one it is.
Would like to remind everybody that we are doing a Parkway football playoff fundraiser tonight. You see the tracker on the screen. Go to Sobo Live. Please, please, please help us raise some money for Coach Coy Brothers and these Parkway Panthers as they go into the playoffs.
And for if you raise the $1,500 that we need before tonight's show is over with, I'll have Shane do a TikTok dance with me tonight. Benton throws one up, and Rayner comes up and almost makes the pickoff, but he knocks it down. He goes up with one hand and knocks it down.
Hey, Keith, I got to ask you a serious question. This is not a dad joke.
Okay.
A minute ago when Rayner made the tackle, do you know what you said?
I have no clue.
You said that Christian Rayner made the tackle, and Christian is no longer eligible.
Like 2 years.
He is no longer eligible.
Actually, he's done with college. He's been back 5 years, 6 years ago. But you know what? Maybe Rayner is a Christian. Maybe I was saying he's a Christian Rayner. You don't know that. So 3rd down on the play. Parkway is stopped again. Stopped by Copenhagen, bringing up a 4th down and 2. No, they lose a yard, bring a 4th and 3. Mr. Producer, I see you texting us names. Do we need to say who they are when they donate?
I have to give a shout out to a couple folks that have helped with this.
Uh-oh. Copenhagen got the ball. Somehow the ball came loose. Copenhagen takes it to the house for a touchdown. Parkway.
Boom shakalaka.
Not sure what happened there. I was watching Shane try to do TikTok dances himself, and Copenhagen came away with the ball. The ball came loose on the 4th down play, and our stats guy who tells us about people making tackles 3 yards deep in the end zone told us that Parkway jumped way off sides and they did not call it. He said the Benton coach is not real happy right now. But
I got to be honest with you, I'm not so sure the Benton coach is ever real happy with the refs, but
right.
He and Coy both like to give the refs a little business.
Yes, they both were probably on the bulletin board in the referee room. Gavin takes the snap. He rolls to his right. He hits, look like Locke across on the right-hand side for the 2-point conversion, but he's knocked down at the 1-yard line. Will not get the 2-point conversion. So 3:31 to go in the first quarter. Parkway on top, 6-0.
Keith, was that a 318 Real Estate touchdown there by Copenhagen?
That was.
318 Real Estate is your local trusted real estate firm with the experts you know and trust.
It was also a CB. Is it CB Burkhart that has the stops?
Yes, it was. Defensive stop.
It was a
Burkhart
defensive
insurance.
stop. That's right. CB, I'm looking out for you. CB told me today he was going to listen to us as he was driving to Waco. So, CB, if you're listening to us, be safe, brother, and listen to us all the way down there.
Protect your home and auto with Burkhart Insurance across the street at 4308 Panther Drive. Give CB or Chase Burkhart a call.
That's right. So,
got to give a shout-out to a couple people who donated to the playoff fundraiser. Shout-out to David Johnson, Jay Arnold, Lawana Jordan. Thank you all so much. We really appreciate that. 100% of those proceeds will go to the Parkway football team as they get ready to travel for some playoff football.
I'll go ahead and I'll make this for people. Jackson kicks it off. He kicks it down to about the 10-yard line. Benton picks it up at the 10, and Parkway hits him at the 20. A plethora of Panthers. Avery Price, who's been a heck of a special teams player the last couple of weeks. Avery Price in on the tackle. We've said Avery Price's name several times on special teams, especially on the kickoff in the last few weeks. Gets down there and makes a tackle again. Now, Shane, if we can pull off the $1,500 that we need tonight, we're going to make this a telethon.
Yeah.
If we can pull off the $1,500 that we need tonight before the game is over.
We're not going home till we get there? Is that what you're saying?
No,
we're going to stay here all night?
We might be here for weeks. But no.
I got a challenge for you and our spotter.
Well, hold on. I'm still challenging this one.
Go ahead.
So if in the next 3 quarters and 3 minutes, if we can raise the $1,500 that the football team needs to get their goal, I'm going to have Shane do a TikTok dance, and we'll have it for next week's show.
Now, you'll be waiting a long time for that.
Come on, Shane. Step up to it, and you'll do a TikTok dance.
How about this? What? You want to call the plays?
Well, I'm trying to raise money for the football team. Corday Sharp in on the tackle for no gain. 2nd down and 10. All right, what's yours?
I'm going to let you call this play.
I was going to do the dance with you. Benton quarterback throws out to the flat and overthrows his receiver by about 27 yards. Brings up a 3rd down and 10. They've changed quarterbacks. We now have another quarterback in there, number 13, because this guy's got right-handed. So look at this receiver they just brought out there. He must be like 4'1".
He's from the junior high.
Yeah, did they forget to tell him he's supposed to be the junior highs out here playing tonight? He's probably fast. He's probably fixing to make me look bad. Quarterback drops back in. He overthrows his screen, but I don't think that was going to. They were trying to set up a screen, but that was going nowhere quickly. DD said, you know what? I'm fixing to shot put you into the end zone. So another big stop brings up 4th and 10.
4th down while we're waiting on this punt. No, you're not going to get me to do a TikTok dance because you'll post it and you'll make money off of my dance.
We'll post it only on the show.
But I will challenge you and Chris to this. Every point that the Panthers score tonight, I am pledging $5 per point. And I'm challenging both of you to do the same.
All right, I'll do it. Copenhagen makes the catch at the 43-yard line and is hit immediately, and he will go nowhere. And there's a flag on the play, so he gets tackled at the 41. Plus, there's going to be a loss on the play. It looks like there's going to be a holding, probably, if I had to guess, on Rayner over here. And I hate to call you out, Rayner, but I think it's going to be on you.
Christian or Pepe?
It wasn't on Christian, because Christian might be holding wherever he's at. But in tonight's game, it's Peyton. I don't know. But we're going to go with Peyton Rayner. And if you are the first time you've ever joined our broadcast, you have to, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, this announcer sucks at talking. I don't know how I became the play-by-play guy because I'm the worst talker out of anybody, and I mess our words up every time. I call people by their wrong names. I make up names. I talk about the moon, whatever. So it was, hey, I got that right. I told everybody it was going to be a holding on Parkway, and it was a holding on Parkway. All right, Shane, so
did I get a commitment from the spotter and Keith, $5 a point? And the producer, all 4 of us. I like it.
So really, it's $20 a point.
Yep, that will be donated to this fundraiser. So we appreciate everybody helping out.
Bernie with the catch.
Go Bernie.
Bernie gets it out to the 44-yard line for the first down. They're going to let him get to the 46, and then we got a flag on the play again.
Late hit.
Is that going to be on us? Crowder's kind of got his hands up in the air. It's going to make me feel like it's probably on us. Anytime you start asking the coach, what did I do?
Yeah, he did a little holding going on there.
So,
I'd like to thank Chase and Jennifer for donating to the Parkway Football Playoff Fundraiser Tracker.
now, are we having a limit on how much we're going to donate?
No, we want to raise as much money as we can. You know what? To travel
How
for
much
these
did we
teams,
say?
to travel and feed them, it's a lot of money.
Did we say $5 a point?
Yes.
Okay.
You're doing that math, and you're like, I can't believe Shane.
$5
No,
a
$5
point.
a point.
You already committed to it.
They hit 50 points.
Oh, Mayo goes up the middle.
Go,
He
Mayo.
takes a break.
Yes,
Mayo
sir,
does a
baby.
40, 45, 50.
Make them some money.
40, 45, 30, 25. He is run down at the 23-yard line. Mayo breaks it loose for a 10, 20, 30, 40, 47-yard gain.
They hit 50 points. That's a grand.
So now I hear Mr. Faulting back there talking. Is he getting in on this too? So we have 5 people who are going to donate $5 for every point. So that's $25 a point just in the press box. If you're out there, don't let us make you look bad. Go for it and do it yourself. Mayo goes to the left. Mayo gets around the outside. He will score. What is 25 times 6? I can't even count that high. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chest pains. All right, Parkway up 12-0. I just cost myself. Is that $60 for me? My wife is going to kill me.
That's $60 right now in the first quarter.
So there's $300 right there in the first quarter we
Look,
raised in the press
Tell
box.
your wife it's for the kids.
Oh my gosh, she's going to say, what about her?
Tell her it's for the kids.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose. So I'm out $60 already.
Miss Anita Williams, you're right. That was a touchdown. They took it to the house.
I made an investment in the children. Yes, that's how I'm going to have to try to word this thing right here. Parkway lines up for 2. Gavington's under center. He takes the snap. He pitches it to Crowder. About takes Crowder's head off with the pitch, but Crowder
Stays up.
Gets in for 2.
Got him, Coach.
That pitch came back so fast at Crowder, it hit him in the face mask. It almost gave him whiplash when it got to him, and he was like, holy cow, but he said, I'm still going to get in there. That's $10 more. So here we are, 1:59 to go in the
I love how I put
first
you on
quarter.
the spot now.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
going $5 a point?
I know. We couldn't even.
Holy cow. Got him.
We
Got
couldn't.
him.
Hey, let's tell the coaches over here. We're good. We're good.
By the way, I've had that planned all day, just so you'll know.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before now so I could at least make some more TikTok videos? So if you're watching me on TikTok right now, I need all the roses you can give me because obviously I'm getting stuck at $5 a point. We've already scored 14 points. What's that, 670?
I have to agree with Jennifer Menard. She says, give up the Taylor Swift concerts, Keith, and you'll make it up by missing one of her concerts.
Well, tell me a Taylor Swift song so I can respond to that.
I don't know any Taylor Swift.
Shake it. What's her name? Who was that?
Jennifer Menard. That's
Jennifer
my friend.
Menard.
Be careful what you say
Shake
about
it
her.
off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Jennifer Menard just said she's going to throw in $5 a point too.
That's what I'm talking about.
The kickoff goes down to the 11-yard line. Benton gets, he has a hole in. He's tackled by. We got people out here in the stands now trying to take money from us. Now you're just giving money away. Benton's kickoff return to the 39-yard line. You just paid $20 for a program. Did you sell a house today or something that we didn't know about?
It's autographed.
It's signed. Who's it signed by? Because me and Shane didn't sign it.
Coaches.
Signed by the coaches of Parkway.
That's what I'm talking about.
You want to? I'll sell it for $25 if you want to sign.
Are you still calling plays?
Yeah, they're not doing anything. Benton quarterback goes up the middle. He has a hole. He has gotten loose. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. And Copenhaver catches him from behind and tackles him at the 8-yard line. I couldn't see what happened. I had a dance line girl jump up in front of me right whenever that was going on. I had no clue what was going on. Oh,
All right, J-Mac.
We got another person who says he's in for $5
Jimmy
a point.
Granger Outdoors would like to get in on the $5 game. $5 a point.
Man, we're up to $30 a point just in these people up here.
Let's go.
Oh my God! How much is 30 times 14? Somebody do the math real quick. That's more than my Captain Shreve education can do.
Uh-oh. Denise is watching.
She's listening on.
Hey, Denise.
She's found out about the $5 a point game. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Tackle him.
Benton going up the middle, and he is stopped by number 17, Prine. Prine gets a hold of him in prime time. Comes in and makes the stop. Brings a gain of about 2. Brings up a 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. My wife's going to come up here and tell me I'm going to have to go home. I'm going to be on restriction.
Blame it on me.
She's going to say, you're going to have to come take your ball and you're going home because you're on restriction. I told you to quit donating money. So, wow.
Let's go, Panthers. D up
right now,
here.
we're up to $420 just in donations from up here. Benton's quarterback tries to go up the middle. He will get
denied at the 3-inch line.
Yes, he got through the initial line, and next thing you know, the linebacker said, no. Chase Crowder comes in from safety position, tackles him at the 1-yard line, brings up 3rd and goal from the 1. So we're at $30 a point. If anybody else wants to join into this $5 a point, let us know. This could be a huge, this could be helping not only the Parkway football team.
And here's the deal. I don't mean to cut you off there, and I know we've been talking about that. I would like to see some $1 donations, $5 donations. You don't have to do the per point. I challenge these guys up here because I know they make all the money. They work hard, and they're, I knew I could challenge them a little bit, but look, we'll take $1, $2, $3 for the entire game. We just want to support these kids, and we want them. We can provide this for free 90 free on Friday nights, and we just appreciate anything that anybody can do.
A point.
Hey, you need to be talking. He's talking to the crowd again.
Well, because my wife just came up here and started yelling at me. She just completely yelled at me.
This might be right now through 1 quarter. This might be the worst broadcasted game of our history, and I apologize to all 104 of you watching on Facebook and the others. The 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, and 4th quarter will be better. I promise, because
our fans are used to us not being very good broadcasters.
Keith's up here trying to do math, trying to figure out how much money he's lost in 1 quarter.
I know, and I'm up here. And
we got to stop thinking about that. We got to focus on the guys.
I've got my shoes off. I'm trying to count on my toes. It is not working up here. Maybe it's not a good idea that my wife comes to the game because she's giving me the evil eye from out in the stands. So it'll bring up a 3rd and goal. I can't even concentrate on what I got to do because I'm getting yelled at by my wife out there. Why is your wife not yelling at you? She's too busy taking pictures. Jessica's left. I told her she's going to get $5 a point. She done taken her chair and gone home. She's like, nope.
It's a big play right here, guys. Let's see if we can stop them from getting about the length of the football. Two plays in a row here.
3rd and goal. The quarterback takes the handoff, and he is hit immediately, but he gets in. Brady Prine hits him immediately, but he falls forward to get into the end zone to cut the score to 14-6. Yeah, do we take money off every time they score?
No.
Oh.
But if y'all wanted to, we can add. We said points. We didn't say points for Benton or Parkway. Then y'all need to hush about it and move on.
Wow. Once again, Parkway stops them at 3 yards deep in the end zone, as our spotter likes to tell us. Yeah. We need to put that on a T-shirt. 3 yards deep in the end zone, we tackle him.
Fumble to snap.
Fumble on the snap, and he's going to fall down. So after the score, 11:56 to go in the 2nd quarter, Parkway on top 14-6.
I agree with Becky Gray. She says Denise would never yell at you.
Miss Gray?
But I do want to answer Mr. Garcia's. Yes, every dollar that is donated tonight will go directly to Parkway's football team for their playoff run. 100%.
Hey, Shane, we got a question on TikTok Live. They want to know what game this is. This is the Parkway Panthers and the Benton Tigers in Louisiana.
The number 6 team in 5A in the state of Louisiana.
Number 16, 6, not 16, 6. Number 6 team in the state of Louisiana playing our rival Benton Tigers from north part of town. And ooh, our spotter said, "Wait, what are we doing here?"
I think they get to redo the 2-point conversion.
Did we?
I'm really confused as well. It's not really my job to watch every play, as I'm a color commentator.
Well, here we are. We thought the thing was over with because they snapped it, and next thing you know, they said mulligan, and they got to do it again. So, yes, this is in Louisiana, Parkway versus Benton. If you want to watch it, it's on Sobo Live. And, producer, can you tell me the exact website?
There's a link. He's putting a link in the comments from time to time, so you'll see it. You'll see a link, the Sobo Live link, secure donation link in the comments that will be posted from time to time. Just click on that link, and that's where you can donate. All right, Keith, I'm about to challenge you to stop worrying about your wife looking at you up here.
It doesn't matter. She's already divorced me.
Oh, well, I got an extra room.
I'm going to need it. I appreciate that. So, once again, if you're watching on TikTok Live and you want to watch the game live, go to Sobo Live on Facebook and watch this game and listen to us. Proud tradition of all Parkway Panthers. They watch the game and listen to the best broadcasters in America.
See, Keith, I'm just keeping you on your toes because the fans, the people, they said if Keith wasn't on TikTok, we'd know what was going on.
If you wouldn't have flustered me and told me I had to pay $5 a point, I might threw all of us off for a minute. We thought we was a combined $5 a point, not $5 a person a point. Mayo gets back to try to get the ball. He picks it up at the goal.
Pick it up and go, baby.
They call it a touchback.
Yeah.
It went just far enough into the end zone that Mayo had the automatic touchback. Mayo was
Speaking
like,
of touchbacks,
yes,
that was a Stephanie Peters with Peace of Mind Inspection Service touchback. Before you buy your next home or before you rent your next house, check out Stephanie Peters with Peace of Mind Inspection Service. She's the best in the business, Keith.
Yeah, you know, last year, Stephanie Peters, that was the best ad to have, was the touchback ad, because Aaron Burrell kicked it into the parking lot every week last year. And that
One
was
time he kicked it all the way to Sebo.
Yeah, he sure did. And we didn't get
Bubadon's house down
We
there.
didn't get that ball back either. We asked for the ball back. They didn't give it back to us. All right, Gavington is lined up. I think it's Mayo. Mayo takes the pitch forward. He gets to the outside, and he is taken down for a gain of 1. Crowder was out there trying to make a block. He had 2 guys he was trying to block and could not block both of them. So to bring up 2nd down and 8 from the Parkway 22-yard line. You know, that play right there usually works well for Mayo. Mayo usually, when he gets that little toss forward, picks up 8, 10, 12 touchdowns sometimes. Did not get much that time, only a 2-yard gain. Gavington throws it out to Mayo. Mayo picks it up. He runs into Bernie. Bernie said, let's give Bernie the tackle on that one. So a pickup of about 5 will bring up a 3rd down and 3. Got our big boys in there. We bring in the big lineup. CJ's coming in. CJ says, I'll get the 1st down, coach. Don't worry about it. CJ takes the handoff. We're going to have a penalty on us. Thank goodness, because that went nowhere. It's going to be a false start on us. That's the 2nd time we've brought the big boys in and had a false start come up. So we're going to do this 3rd down again. It'll be 3rd down and 7 or 8 instead of 3rd and 3.
Keith, how do you make the word tiger longer?
Let me say it.
Tiger.
Yeah. Have you ever heard me speak? I'm a very slow speaker, and my words just kind of drag on out. So that's probably how you do it. Tiger. Who's that joke from?
Secret.
Oh, man, you and your secrets tonight. All right. 3rd and 8. Gavington gets under center. CJ rolls out. They finally threw out of it, like I've been trying to say all year long, out the big boy thing, and it was a false start. CJ actually moved too soon on that. Was it an illegal shift? I think they got it because CJ was moving it forward at the same time we had somebody in motion.
Keith, why do tigers always beat cheetahs in the hide and seek?
Because cheetahs never win.
Nope.
Oh, come on. That is the correct answer.
They've never been spotted.
Oh, that's a bad answer right there. Cheetahs never win. All right, now we're just backing up. You need to quit telling these bad jokes, because all you're doing is making us back up. It's 3rd and 13 now. Gavington takes the handoff. He looks for Mayo. He's got Mayo deep. And we're going to have to, you got to throw the flag. Come on, he held him up. You got to be kidding me. I guess we just walk up there and we just stop or whatever we want to. The guy put our Camaro in park, and we could not go anywhere, and they just, no, we're not going to throw a flag. Look, Coy's telling him about it, too. Coy's telling him, don't you bother eating in South Bossier tonight. Yes, where's the moon? What's closer, the moon or France? Well, I hope France. You know,
Are you going to tell everybody else what he just said because they can't hear him?
I keep forgetting the spotter can't be heard on TV. Here's the punt. The punt rolls up to about the 36-yard line. All right.
Keith, pretend you're in a jungle.
Okay. I thought this was the jungle.
What do you do if a tiger is chasing you and catching up to you?
Cry.
Stop pretending.
That's pretty good. You know, we're up here making jokes and everything, but Benton's getting the ball again in our territory, down 1 score. We're up here goofing around like we're up by 47 like we normally are. We got to get a little more serious. So somebody, let's talk about the moon. Mr. Producer, put that moon back on the screen. Benton goes up the middle, and their running back picks up a first down. No, he's going to be short, about 9.5 yards. Tackled by number 98. Roderick Johnson, the big sophomore that Shane says will be all-state before he leaves here.
Kid's a good player. Back to the comments section here and try to answer some of them.
Okay.
Somebody asked us what the score was. 14-6. It's at the bottom of the screen there. Vicky, when do the Parkway suspended players come back, or do they? They'll be back for the 3rd week of the playoffs, I believe. If we make it to the 3rd round, they would be back in the 3rd week.
They'll be back for the quarterfinals if we make it that far?
That's correct.
Wow. All right, 2nd down and 1. Benton quarterback gets a hole, and he will go to the house. We better decide if we don't want to play this football game tonight, or we're going to mess around and let Benton hang in here.
I tell you, Keith, I was a little bit worried that they were going to not take Benton very seriously, and we're definitely a better team than Benton. But here we are right now battling it out here in the 2nd quarter with 9 minutes and 34 seconds to play.
Yeah, we do not look like we're fired up. We are very stagnant tonight, and unfortunately, you have a tendency to look past a 1-17 sometimes.
Rumor has it if the announcers do better, the team will do better.
Gosh, dog. And they did not get in, so they'll
Flag.
2-point conversion. I'm sure it's on us, and we'll give them another opportunity to get this in.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be a dead ball personal foul on Christian Harris.
That's the kind of dumb mistakes that's going to end up costing us games that we should win right there. You know, here we are, Shane. It's game 8, game 9. We can't be doing these things anymore. You know, playoff time's coming up. You can't have stupid fouls in the playoffs.
Speaking
they will
of
cost you.
fouls, that was the River City Communication penalty flag. When you need new network, phone, or high-speed data support, call River City Communications.
It's going to be offsetting penalties. Luckily, they called them for a hold and a face mask on us, so we're going to do it again. We had stopped them for the 2-point conversion. They're going to get another opportunity to do this.
Tell you, the crazy thing is, you know, Parkway's got 14 points. One of those was a defensive score.
Yeah.
So offensively, so far tonight, we are not clicking on cylinders.
Our offense averages about 40-something points a game, and we are stuck at 14.
I will say this. I believe our offense wears down on the other team. We typically have a strong second half, but we
that's usually
need to kick it in gear.
Usually when we have CJ beating them to death for 3 quarters. And I don't know, we're not going to have that tonight. So Benton lines up. Their quarterback's going to keep it, and he gets in this time. So
ties it up.
So a penalty on us comes back to haunt us. Now they have tied it up at 14. We're fixing to have a score update come on the main screen. Never mind. They were just kidding. Am I supposed to say that? Oh, okay. They say this is a family show. So anyway, in whatever going on, Captain Shreve has got 21 points against Bozier's. Just make up a number. Whatever you feel like saying Bozier has tonight, give it to him. So Benton will line up to kick the ball.
What's that dance that Michael Jackson's so well known for?
Thriller. Moonwalk. Oh, moonwalk. There you go. I like how you throw the moon in there. Got that. Boom. Look at that. Does that make it more manly if you say Michael Jackson and moonwalk than it would if you were just talking about the moon and how pretty it was? I guess so. Shane's pointing at me for something. I have no clue what he's pointing at me for.
I was just agreeing with you.
Mayo picks the ball up at the 15. Mayo gets out to the 30. He gets to the 35, and he is wrapped up. So the score on the bottom of the screen, it says 14-12, but the actual score is 14-14. Parkway will take over 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
Guy was twisting his ankle at the time.
All right, let's go, Panthers.
Did we just get another penalty called on us? Is this just like penalty night? Why did we get a penalty? What was this penalty for? Must be a holding. No, it's got to be something else because he's walking like the man on Price is Right.
I believe it was a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty. I believe that when Mayo was getting up, the guy was grabbing his ankle, and Mayo didn't like that.
You know, and you and I talk about this week in and week out, those unsportsmanlike penalties. You cannot have those. So backs us up 15. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line, especially on a night when you're not clicking, and we have just not clicked tonight.
Go, guys, right here. It's time to. What we got?
Timeout on the field, and now they're going to talk it over and see how many more yards they can back us up. They're like, you know what, we did 15 wasn't enough. Let's do some more. I hate for us to have to take these shirts off at halftime and throw them out in the stands because I know that would be an ugly sight. All of us up here with no shirts on, they will not go to the booth cam again after that. You know what I mean? Talk about bears in the press box or something. I'm not sure what that would be, but Captain Shreve is playing Halton and Bozier's playing Woodlawn. I wondered why Captain Shreve was playing Bozier in a non-district game on week 9, but
Keith, what's a tiger running a copy machine called?
A tiger around a copy machine.
A tiger running a copy machine.
Tiger running a copy machine.
A copycat.
Okay. See, that one was pretty good. All right, we got live scores. Captain Shreve 21, Halton 14, Bozier 10, Woodlawn 8. CJ goes up the middle and he is hit, but he is still driving them with one leg.
They can't get him down.
No, they finally just had to blow the whistle and say, you know, let's just call it there. CJ picks up 6, even with the bum leg, and he says, Coach, leave me in. And they say, no, CJ, come on out. And he said, nope, I'm staying. CJ says, I'm staying in. So he stays in with his bum leg. He is still in the ball game. We have a lot of confusion going on here right now. We got linemen coming out and don't know. We have to call a timeout. Did his helmet come off? Is that what he had to come out of the game? Number 71's helmet come off? Our spotter, he's over there. I'm not sure what he's doing. You awake?
I'm not spotting anything.
Obviously, you're not spotting anything. That's why we don't know what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to apologize again. Our play-by-play guy's talking to the spotter, who y'all can't hear. He's carrying on a conversation. So I'm going to interrupt that to do another dad joke, trying to get these things changed up here a little bit.
Maybe we should put the spotter on microphone so people know what he's saying.
Why don't tigers like fast food? Because it's hard to catch.
Very true. Very, very true. Why do tigers not like fast food? Because it's hard. No, this is not Seminole Indians from Texas. This is two football teams in Louisiana. CJ takes the handoff up the middle. CJ runs over him. He says, hello, welcome to South Bossier. CJ picks up a ton of yards, gets it down to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Parkway. Pickup of about 12. CJ comes out right now. Bernie comes in. Shane, we haven't done the Bernie tonight. We need to do the Bernie.
Bernie's been open downfield. We
Mayo
just
gets
find a way
around
to
the
get him
corner.
the ball.
Oh, we're going to have another hold.
They're going to call that holding on Bernie on that one.
I mean, every time Mayo gets around on the edge, this guy down here closest to us, this referee closest to us, has pulled his flag out more often than a NASCAR race. Every time I turn around, that flag is waving. I think he doesn't. I think he thinks he's supposed to pull the flag out every play. I don't think he realizes it's only supposed to come out during penalties. He's literally pulling it out. He's pulled it out so much it's changed colors. So anyway, we're going to back up 10 more again, and I guess we'll start up for 1st and 20. So 8:27 to go in the second quarter. We're all tied here, 14-14. Farrington gives the handoff to Mayo. Mayo goes up the middle and is stopped, and Benton guys punching our Mayo on the ground over there.
I agree with Stephanie Leffler. She says, come on, Panthers, send those Tigers back to Benton tucking their tails. Absolutely. Let's get it. Let's go right here.
We need to. Oh, he overthrows. He had Coleman
he was
wide open. Coleman would still be running.
Is there another flag on the play, or is that producer?
No, we didn't score. If we would have scored, there would have been a flag on the play. So 3rd down and 15, 16 coming up. Oh.
The producer just told me he's doing 100 jobs at once. The spotters over here talking about we have the easy job, they have the hard job. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what's wrong with the moon tonight, but it's
there
a wild
is no moon tonight. There is no moon. Farrington throws it, and it's going to be picked, which is okay. Well, except for he's going to return it. He'll return it to the 45. You know, there's a time, sometimes an interception on 3rd down is not horrible, especially in a 3rd and long like that. That wasn't horrible, so there are times that an interception is not bad. Sometimes it's as good as a punt. So
Benton Tigers will take over here 1st and 10 from their own 45.
But yeah,
I tell you what, I don't like the momentum here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Keith, but moon equals momentum, and tonight there is none, just like there is no moon. So the Panthers really need a big stop right here. Let's get a fumble, interception. Let's make something happen.
You know, Shane and you and I talked about last week after beating Captain Shreve, we thought that, you know, hosting a playoff game would be pretty easy at that point, but then we're going to come out and lay an egg like we have tonight. It's not looking good because a loss tonight will drop us probably.
I don't even like you thinking like that, brother. I'm nowhere near thinking we're going to lose to this team. I just believe we've come out very soft, very flat, and we've got to step it up right here.
Do you and I need to go talk to them at halftime, get them straightened out?
Maybe so.
Brady Prime with the tackle after a gain of 2 will bring up a 2nd down and 8. Their quarterback keeps the ball. He is hit immediately for no gain. The referee on the other side, he's still walking forward. He has no clue where he's supposed to mark it. He's 3 yards ahead of the guy that's on this side. Look, yeah, now he finally steps back. Yeah. Corday Sharp in the initial stop, and then Christian Harris comes in and makes the cleanup and gets the tackle. Brings up a 3rd down and 8.
Let's go, D. Let's get big right here. Let's make a play.
Kool-Aid's who's winning. It is tied 14-14. So we are tied 14-14 here with 6 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. Benton lines up for a 3rd down and 8. Their quarterback keeps it. He gets it to the outside, and he will not make the first down. Josh Tell came up and said, "Tell him about it," and stopped him for after about a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 8. Excuse me, 4th and 2. You know, you subtract it the other way, it's 8. 4th and 2. Looks like Benton will go for it. We need our defense to step up right here. So they're looking over to the sideline with 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Shane's so interested, he's looking at a book up here. I look over here, Shane's reading a novel. But to be honest with you, Shane's in the same book I am. He can't read a novel. If he saved his life, it's actually a coloring book he's looking at. But we like to pretend they're novels, so that's what we'll go with. Benton calls a timeout with 5:16 to go in the second quarter. Game all tied up at 14. Is there any pictures of the best broadcasting team in the program? Maybe our HR will get us in there next year. No, he's done quit speaking. I think he's been muted. He's trying to realize that he just paid $20 for a program that everybody else got for $3. He thought there was something different about this program, but he just got suckered into buying it from a dance line girl for $20. She walked away with $17 in her pocket, and the school got $3. Yeah. Well, good thing if our spotter says she's about to go get some nachos. We know what happens when we send our spotter to get nachos. He never comes back. He goes, "That's not y'all tonight." Last time was a game week 1 or something, Shane. You and I were starving. We sent him down to get some nachos, and we saw him again week 3. I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared. All right, here we go. 4th and 2. Benton lines up. They got the Wildcat in there, and they're going to get stopped. The one on this side has him short. The one on the other side, he's still, like I said, he's still wandering up north. But come back here and mark it back. There you go. That's not even close. You got to get to the 45. Yes. Parkway with the big defensive stop. Turnover. That would be a CB Burkhart defensive stop. Are you looking at a pinup? What are we looking at? Oh, how did he get in there? You know what? We just saw in the program that the announcers aren't in the program, but the producer's got his picture in there. West Marriott live stream. What are we? We're the face of it. We're the voice, and we get nothing.
I'm not even in there.
Yeah, his partner's not even in there. CJ takes the ball off the left side. He picks up about 7. Gets into Benton territory down to the 48-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and 3. That's why he didn't want you looking at the program, Shane, because he knew we weren't in there. Wow. All right. CJ takes the handoff. He goes up the middle, and he will pick up the first down. Gets down to the 41-yard line of Benton. CJ's fired up. He says, "Give me the ball. This limited business is going out the window. Give me the dang ball." And then he has to come out. And Mayo's in there. Mayo lines up in the backfield. You know, we haven't seen Crowder in the backfield since that first drive. Mayo takes the handoff. He goes off left tackle. He picks up about five, and then they start running him backwards. So 2nd down and 5 coming up. Mayo still in the backfield with Gavington. I wonder if they're going to call him Gavington during the lacrosse games. Are you dead? I've lost my color man. What happened?
All right, let me get stretched out. Hang on.
CJ takes the handoff. Oh, that's Mayo. Mayo goes down the right side. He gets the block. That's going to be a freaking... It's a blindside block. You can't come back and hit somebody like that. That was not a smart block because that did not do him any good. So, well, that was a long run by Mayo, but it will come back again. They're going to call a personal foul blindside block if I had to guess.
And not the movie.
Hey. Oh, they end up calling a block in the back. Okay, well, that's a break for us there a little bit. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. I don't know what's happened to our goalie guy. I think he's just pretending to. CJ takes the ball off right tackle, picks up about one, maybe. Might give him one. Brings up a 3rd down and 6. Third down and 6. CJ in the backfield. Gavington drops back. He throws it to Mayo. They're sitting there waiting on Mayo, and they throw him out of bounds. Where's the flag? Come on. They're probably going to throw it on Mayo for getting angry. But, yeah, this other guy's going to tell him, no, it's not a flag. You got a little carried away with it. Personal foul against Benton. Thank you. The guy who was in front of it, who was standing there whenever Mayo got what's that word again that you used last week? That word that my partner will not tell me. Whenever you spin a dancer around, it happened right in front of the referee, and he didn't throw the flag. The guy who was in the parking lot threw the flag to get down to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 17. My color guy's mad at me, guys, and I don't even know what I've done. Did I step on your toe? Oh. I got it. Shane says he will not speak until we score a touchdown. Mayo hears that. He goes around the left side. Mayo gets to the 10, and he has run out of bounds. And, Mayo throws a hard stiff arm. Mayo's like, you know what? I'm going to slap him good going across. So pickup of about 8 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 2 from the 9-yard line. Bring in the big boys. So if y'all are wondering why the best color man in football is not, yes, it's called a pirouette. Thank you. Is not speaking. He is going on a talking strike until we score a touchdown. I hope he talks sometime before next week. Uh-oh. So we have a timeout on the field. 2:32 to go in the first half. Score tied at 14. All right, we're back live after that great commercial for Marriott Mortgage. You know, Mortgage by Marriott.
Mortgage with Marriott.
Mortgage with Marriott. It's some type of mortgage with Marriott. I'm not sure what kind it is. CJ takes the handoff. He goes up the middle. He gets the first down and gets down to the 2-yard line. I thought CJ was going to get in for his 20th touchdown on the year, but he was stopped just short. You know, the coach over here next to me sitting there got a big old box of M&Ms right next to the window and just kind of rubbing it in my face. You know, he hadn't offered me one M&M the whole time or nothing. First and goal from the 2-yard line. CJ is in here again with the big boy lineup in. Gavington takes the handoff. CJ goes off, dives. No, they call him short. They call him short. He gets to the 3-inch yard line, so brings up a second and goal from about 3 inches out. If I had to guess, CJ will be getting this ball one more time. And then we will hear Shane. He has like 20 minutes of bent up frustration over here. He's ready to talk. CJ takes a handoff and he just walks in.
Panthers, baby.
You are alive. You are alive.
We had to change up the mojo.
He said more than I don't even have the words for it. I'm glad you're back, brother.
I think the Panthers did a nice job there of milking the clock a little bit.
Yes.
Going down the field. And just like Mary Purcell Cheatham said, they took it to the house.
That's right. And it was good. You know what one of the difference was? CJ said, you know what? No more of this limited stuff.
Give me the rock.
You're going to have to put me in, coach. I heard him say, put me in, coach.
Please don't sing. Please don't sing. Thank you.
I thought you liked my singing.
I don't.
Oh. Okay. Well, obviously there's no singing tonight either, so I guess we'll just do a football broadcast.
I told you we liked it when you were buying lunch.
Who bought lunch? Panthers to the moon. Look at that graphic up there, folks. Almost looks like the Lion King with the panther on it.
We are. John Woodruff says we've got a end zone cam now.
Yeah.
We are big time.
Man, we're big time. We got end zone cams. We got booth cams. We got Shane Don't Talk cams.
We got Wes, the only one in the football program cam. I mean, I wasn't talking earlier, but I was heated. How is Wes Marriott in the program?
Right there.
Yeah.
And we're not.
Even the game announcer in the press box is not in the picture. They just have a picture of has his name with the blue sky.
Nice play call there.
Yes, and Mayo gets in for the 2-point conversion. He's going to raise your hand. There you go. He took him long enough to raise your hands. Even our spotter said he was 3 yards deep in the end zone. The referee on the other side, I don't know if he's got arthritis or something, but he could not lift his arms up to say touchdown.
Producer, where are we on the pledged money? We are at $571 raised for the Parkway Football Playoff Fundraiser. Thank you to everyone who has pledged and donated to that, and we are about a little over a third of the way there.
It's almost like, Shane, when you said a while ago that if we would, so when we said we were going to donate $5 a point, everybody quit giving. We can't have y'all do that. This is on. We need y'all to continue to give. Ours is bonus money.
Yeah, because, look, even look at it like this, and I know someone just did the math for us. Ms. Jordan said there's 660 pledged by us up here, but I want that to be additional, folks.
Yeah,
I believe,
that's
I made a challenge to these folks to join me in this, and we want to give back and we want to help, but we want to keep raising money out there. So please, there we go, boom, up to $644.
Yeah, let's get it going. I mean, Steven Jackson kicks it deep, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. That is
Stephanie Peters with Peace of Mind Home Inspection touchback. Before you buy your next home or rent your next house, check her out on Facebook. Stephanie Peters, Peace of Mind Inspection Service. I also have to give a couple other shout-outs here because Bowman's Grading and Asphalt was our second quarter sponsor. The #1 paving and asphalt contractor in Northwest Louisiana. Call Ryan, 742-8100. a.k.a. Mr. Big.
You know, Shane, we talk about this a lot week in and week out. We need to come up with a stop right here with 1:25 to go in the first half. We get the ball to start the second half. We could double up, you know, and put this game back into more comfortable setting. Benton takes the handoff, and he is hit after about a 1.5-yard gain. Looked like there was a plethora of Panthers in on the tackle, led by...
Man, I'm glad I introduced you to that word.
I am too.
You used to say host 85 times, and now you throw that plethora in there.
Now,
and
now I say plethora 85
times. You sound like you
times.
went to Parkway instead of Street.
I know. Then that's really rough. But that tackle was by Copenhagen, number 8. 57 seconds to go in the first half. Benton takes the handoff. The ball's on the ground. Number 15's rolling. He throws it. The ball still loose.
He fumbled
Still loose. If we fall on top of it, Corday Sharp will recover the ball at the 11-yard line.
That is a huge defensive stop. High fives in the booth. That's a Burkhardt Insurance stop right there. If you need auto or home insurance, give CB or Chase Burkhardt a call at Burkhardt Insurance. What an awesome play there, and much needed play here with 43.2 seconds to play here in the half.
Was a train going by just then, or somebody just out there blowing the train horn? Okay. We're going broke. I know. I see that. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. What's that, $110 a piece? Oh, my gosh. I don't know what I was thinking when I said $5 a point. I thought we were all combining for $5 a point. I thought that's just $1 each. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting a headache.
Keith.
You know this economy is not that good.
Keith, remember that time we flew to Vegas?
Yeah, and you had to sit first class. Remember that?
I had to.
I'm still paying for that.
I was going to fly regular for $200.
Still trying to pay my credit card off when you had to sit up there in those big seats.
You had to sit first class. So I'm not hearing it. Don't come at me with worried about this $5 a point.
Oh, man. You know what? It's just money. Who cares?
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. That way they can go to their playoff game in style.
Shout out to Penny.
She donated more than a penny?
And Brandon.
Penny. Thank you very much, Penny. We appreciate that.
Penny just gave more than a penny. Thank you.
And Brandon.
And a shout out to Brandon.
Wow.
Penny, that's good stuff. Thank you so much. Again, look, folks, we're going to let the play-by-play guy, and then I'll talk about that.
Gavington's got Mayo in motion. He fakes it to Mayo, throws across the middle, and just out of the reach of number 36.
Who is number 36?
Drayden Davis. Has not got an opportunity that much this year to catch passes. He had one. He was open, and he just missed him a little bit. Big D. Oliver's coming in, putting the big boys in.
What we got here? 38.7 seconds. Let's go, guys. Let's put another score on the board right here before
Mayo's down
half.
here by himself, one-on-one in the near side. He gets it to CJ. CJ goes to the left side. He is hit almost immediately, but he carries some Tigers down to the 7-yard line.
James Morgan, really appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much.
Timeout on the play. 31.6 seconds to go in the second
You got two
quarter.
school board members in there now.
Eric Newman just came in, another school board member. He said he wants to get in on this $5 a point.
What are we getting on?
$5 a point to our fundraiser right here for Parkway. Every point we score, you donate $5 a point. Well, that's not even equal to 5.
Field goal. There's a field goal.
Yeah, he gave us a 2-point
School board member
conversion.
just gave us $3 for the calls.
Yeah.
We'll
CJ goes off the left tackle. CJ gets down to the 1-yard line. Gets the first down to where, are we out of timeout? No, we call a timeout with 23.1 seconds to go.
But see, Keith, I'm good with this. $1, $2, $3.
Yes.
Every little bit helps.
I agree.
As we get ready to send
The
these
clock
boys
is running
to the
with 20
playoffs.
seconds to go, and Gavington clocks it with 18.2 seconds to go in the first half.
Kid from Benton looks like he's hurt.
He's pulling the Ole Miss.
I don't know. It looked like a pretty tough injury in there. Maybe not.
Did he get hit with the football? I didn't see it. I was looking at the $3. But yes, folks, we're making a joke when we say making fun of someone for giving us $3. We are just kidding. Every dollar counts. This is getting us to the goal of $1,500. We are 51% here at halftime, so we're
And
a little
it's
above that.
halftime?
Yes,
I mean, that's perfect.
right
Halftime.
there at average. So you know what? Keep it up. You know what? During halftime, this is a perfect time to go ask the old wife or the spouse, hey, can I give some money to Parkway? This is a perfect time to do it. Just think about, for all you grandmothers and grandfathers and aunts and uncles who are listening from all over the country, you get to watch them week in and week out from all over the country. This is your opportunity to help the Parkway program by donating to our fundraiser, to playoff fundraiser, to help get them in some nice buses when they travel in a couple weeks. Hopefully the first game will be at home, and then being the number 6 team in the state right now.
Check out this phenomenal end
look at
zone
that.
cam.
Man, they don't have views like that in the SEC. Next year we're going to have a pylon cam. Putting the pressure on him.
I didn't even know the pylons had a P on them. Parkway P.
I didn't know that either.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty
Everybody
cool.
see the Parkway P on the pylon?
Huh. You're going to have somebody steal our pylons now because it has a Parkway P on there.
Put it in the end zone right here.
18 seconds to go on the play clock. Gavington
There you go.
rolls.
There you
He's
go.
got
Wide
Coleman
open.
for the touchdown.
Woo, baby!
Gavington rolls to his right.
Get you some of that.
Had Coleman wide open in the end zone. Coleman makes the catch for the touchdown with 13.9 seconds to go in the first half. So, Shane, I said double up. We could possibly triple up. You know, because we got the big turnover right there. Got the extra score. So, we have doubled up. Doubled up. How many points is that? 28 points. Goodness gracious.
That's what I'm talking about. Lisa Smith says Cliff asked him if he could donate, and I let him this time.
There you go,
Thank
Cliff.
you, Miss Lisa. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Stephanie Peters says she loves the end zone cam. Stephanie, did you know that is the Peace of Mind inspection end zone cam?
Oh, what the Statue of Liberty to Crowder.
Nice.
Crowder gets in for the 2-point conversion. When I tell you, Gavington, man, he played the Statue of Liberty perfect. He came up, threw the pass like he was throwing it, and just kind of handed it back to Crowder underneath his arm. And Crowder takes it in for the 2-point conversion. Put Parkway up 30-14 with 13.9 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Tell you
Are we
what,
up to
ever
$150?
Ever since I took my fasting of talking,
Yes.
the Panthers.
Oh,
show
we got
this
a
replay.
replay. Watch
Statue of
this
Liberty
replay.
replay.
Watch this. Watch the setup. Look at that. That was
doggy.
pretty. I hadn't seen a Statue of Liberty like that since I went to Manhattan. Look at this. Watch this. Fake behind the back. Ooh, that was pretty.
He fancy.
He fancy.
He fancy.
And Crowder says, I got you. No crowd stopping me from
you know
getting
what
in.
kind of touchdown that was?
What was that?
It was a 3-1-8 real estate touchdown.
3-1-8 real estate. 3-1-8 real estate. 30-14. Parkway on top. And just like that, it went from a 14-14 game to a 30-14 ball game. Parkway will kick off with 13.9 seconds to go in the first half. We'll get the second half kickoff. Jackson kicks it on the ground. Number 2 catches it for Benton, and he is wrapped up by Locke. Locke
Keith, I just got a text message
Yes.
from one of the awesomest
Oh, we got another flag on the play.
one of the most awesome grandmothers on the team.
Miss-
Hunter Cheatham's grandmother,
Oh.
Mary Procell Cheatham, just
Okay.
says, "Can I give you a check for a $50 donation?"
Wow, Miss Cheatham.
Absolutely.
There you go.
They make. Mr. Producer, do we make that $50 check out to Sobo Live or to Parkway High School? Make that check out to Parkway High School,
There
Mary
you go.
Procell Cheatham. Thank you very much, Mom.
You know what she did? She took that check to the house.
She took it to the house.
She said, you know what? Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. So the penalty was after the kickoff. It's going to be a dead ball. And they're like, you know what? I don't really feel like walking anymore. It's fixing to be halftime. Let's just wave it off. So I believe they waved it off. The other guy said, you know what? I don't feel like walking anymore. That umpire right there looks like he's having trouble walking anyway. So he's like, I'm not going anywhere. He looks like me trying to walk backwards. other day at the gym, my trainer had me walking backwards around the track. That was a laughing thing. Matter of fact, I think Eric Newman saw me a couple times almost fall down trying to walk around the track.
You know how you fix that?
Don't go to the trainer.
Just don't go to the gym.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look at that, folks. We are up to 76% of our goal. You know what would be awesome, Shane? If we had our goal by the time we came back from halftime, that would be impressive. If
Well,
we
I tell you
came
what,
back from
I'm very humbled, and I speak for Sobo Live and the appreciation here because, again, you know, I'm just going to be real frank with you. There's a lot of schools and a lot of programs that charge to be able to do something like this because when you have a service like this, sometimes people don't come out and pay to get into, buy a ticket to get in the game. And every once in a while, you know, coaches are like, well, should we really allow that? Because we're costing ourselves some money. So we wanted to do this fundraiser tonight really for that reason alone, just to show the football program that we are appreciative of the grandparents, the parents, the folks that are out of town that can't watch this game, that want to support these Panthers. And, again, from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you very much for supporting the Panthers and helping with this playoff fundraiser that we're doing. With that, I think I'm going to hush and turn it over to the Black Cat Review.
Is this the teachers coming out to dance with the?
This is the alumni Black Cat Review, I believe.
Is it this alumni Black Cat Review? Okay,
that's what I heard. That the alumni.
No offense, I'm glad that
the producer says wrap it up so we can listen to them. We're out of here. We'll see y'all for the second half.
I hope nobody gets hurt like Shane did.
The reason there is a Black Cat Review, Miss Lillian McAlpin. Ladies and gentlemen,
Looking for top-notch asphalt and concrete paving in Northwest Louisiana? Look no further than Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, your trusted paving contractor since 1968. For over 54 years, Bowman's has been delivering precision, punctuality, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. As a third-generation, family-owned and operated business, Bowman's expertise spans over a century. From driveways to parking lots, there's no project too large or small for Bowman's to handle. Bowman's offers upfront, fair pricing, and timely service. Ready to transform your property? Call 318-742-8100 to schedule your initial consultation today. Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, where experience meets innovation and your paving needs become our priority.
Welcome back for the second half of football here at Preston Crownover Stadium and Bobby Marlowe Field. I'm not so sure Keith's going to have a voice left. He TikToked the entire damn halftime, ladies and gentlemen. He was talking about everything in the world with his 5 people that were listening.
Hey, it got up to 6.
It got up to 6.
It's up to 8 now.
One
it's up
was
to
my
8.
wife, one was his wife.
That doesn't count.
But,
why do you have to kill my secrets?
Enough of that TikTok. We're ready to tick-tock, watch this clock, run on out. And have to give a shout-out, Jody Palmer-Hearn. Happy birthday from the Sobo Live crew. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about
Shane,
to kick it off.
I'm going to hate to admit this, but you were wrong. We are kicking off for the second half.
I didn't say we were getting the ball in the second half.
Well, somebody in the broadcast said we were getting the ball in the second half.
Wasn't that I?
And I don't want to admit who it was, so I'm going to blame you for it. The kick goes down to the 11-yard line. Benton picks it up. He goes forward to about the 20, and a host. Every Panther on the team comes in for the tackle. You know, someone I know who was in on that tackle was Avery Price. Avery Price is in on every tackle on special teams kickoff. The junior
He's
cornerback.
a monster.
Junior cornerback is in on every single tackle on kickoff.
He is a monster.
All right, Shane. We were talking about the fundraiser while we were gone. So here's what I'm throwing out there. I'm gonna start the bid at $200. Okay, the highest bidder can have my seat for 1 quarter next week in the Evangel game and do the play-by-play.
Huh.
So,
J-Mac, you hear that?
So whoever wants my seat for 1 quarter next week, minimum bid is $200, but it will go to the highest bidder. So if you want to sit here in my seat next week, call the game. Jessica's looking at me like she is ready to donate. So anyway, it doesn't matter who you are. Get a chance to come out here and definitely be better than me because, I mean, I'm at the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't take much to be better.
I love the producer.
I don't know if that was meant to be a joke. I mean, what? I don't understand this. So anyway, so let me know if you donate $200. I want to know so I can see if I can get somebody to beat you. Benton is hit hard. The nose tackle, number 90, Mr. Core Day. Look at our spotter.
He's not even paying attention. He's on his phone.
I'll look over there and see who the tackle is by. Our spotter is literally got his head in his phone.
At halftime, he had nachos and said I could only have 1 chip.
You got a chip?
I got 1.
I didn't even get one.
You didn't get one because you were on TikTok.
I didn't even get 1 chip. Man, at least he came back. You know, like I said before, a lot of times he goes get nachos, he doesn't come back.
Let's go Panthers. Let's go D.
The stop on the second down was by Corday Sharp. Our spotter couldn't tell you that. Oh, that would be Brady Prime with the tackle for the loss to bring up 4th down. So, do we have any bidders so far?
No.
Well,
I don't know if you should be offended or me because people don't want to be you or they don't want to sit next to me. I'm not sure which one that is. But
that really
I thought that J-Mac, he's been saying he wanted to get up here on in the booth, but I think he'd already donated. So
you know what's sad is I probably shouldn't do this because I probably not ever get to do another game after this.
Hey, that's what happened. Drew Bledsoe.
Yep. Here's the punt. Copenhagen comes up and then decides, you know what, never mind. Ball takes a bounce at the 45, goes straight up in the air, and stops at the 44-yard line of Parkway. Parkway will get the ball 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line, up 30-14, 9:38 to go in the third quarter.
Speaking of the third quarter, Keith, we'd like to thank our third quarter sponsor, Bowman's Grading and Asphalt, the #1 paving and asphalt contractor in Northwest Louisiana. Call Ryan at 742-8100. Ask for Mr. Big, graduate of Parkway High School from 1992.
92, that was 2 years after I graduated. So, class of 1990, not from Parkway High School.
They didn't even have cell phones back then, Keith.
No, they did not have cell phones back then. We had pagers. Crowder takes it there. There he goes. Crowder at 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. He did what, Miss Cheatham?
Touchdown, Panthers.
Miss Cheatham, let's hear it. He took it to the
Hizzy for Shizzy.
took it to the house.
56 yards.
Crowder with the 56-yard touchdown. Crowder said, ain't no crowd going to stop me from getting in the end zone. And Crowder.
Great run. Great way to open up the third quarter here by the Parkway Panther offense. Good stuff right there.
Steven Jackson comes in to kick. Our spotter's telling us it's a 56-yard after we've already said it 4 times on the air.
Oh, they got a hand on it.
Did they
block
get a
the
hand
extra
of it?
Point.
Jackson's kick is blocked. Comes up just a hair short. So with 9:26 to go in the third quarter.
Keith, you know what that block extra point did? It saved you $5.
Well, that's true. Way to go, Benton. I'm just kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the 318 Real Estate touchdown. 318 Real Estate is your local Sobo trusted real estate firm with the experts you know and trust.
We really should have put a cap on this.
That was also a first down. The Panthers been moving these chains all night, and that was a Lionheart moving first down and touchdown. No one moves Sobo in North Louisiana like Lionheart moving.
Matter of fact, Lionheart moving was in here just a few minutes ago. He came in and he had to go operate a camera. He has got the sideline camera somewhere down on the field. So, like I said, if you're joining us for the first time, you need to tell Wes Marriott thank you, because this production is top-notch in the state.
If they could just find some talent to call the plays and do the color commentating, they would be killing it.
You know what, to be honest with you, I don't know if they can find the talent for the price.
That is true.
You know.
They've got, they're getting their money's worth out of this talent, right?
You're right about that. They are getting their money's worth out of the talent that they got right here.
But I tell you what, I think I can speak for Keith to tell you that we really enjoy this. Another way for us to serve our community. And man, I tell my wife every Friday when we get home how much fun I've had. I think only one time this year it wasn't fun.
Yeah,
that was
the game that we can't. The one team we hate to lose to.
Exactly.
We lost to, and we're going to kick this over again, but offsides on Parkway, so we're going to back it up 5, and Jackson's going to kick it again. But yeah, that was the one time it was still fun, but it wasn't as fun. Shane and I have a good time when we get together. Shane and I used to do a podcast together. Now that's where the idea of us coming up here and doing this came from our podcast. So we can't do our podcast anymore. Benton gets the kick at the 7. He gets back out to the 20-yard line, and he is stopped by a what?
A plethora.
A plethora
of Panthers. A plethora.
Panthers. Gets led by number 30, Avery Price.
Price was right then, sir.
I'm telling you, the Price is right on kickoffs. He is down there and gets his head in on every single tackle on kickoffs.
Keith, ain't no party like a Red Kingdom party on Friday night.
Okay.
I didn't want you to sing.
Oh, sorry. Thought you were wanting me to sing. They're out there throwing footballs, and they never throw us one up here.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Maybe it's because there's a big piece of glass in front of us. Oh, I just saw Newman, who talked trash to me all during halftime, hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it.
Well, I'm glad you saw Newman when you were supposed to be watching the quarterback from Benton run a play and call it.
Well, I was watching.
Newman's right behind you, so I'm kind of curious as to.
Oh, Newman's behind me. It was another bald guy that dropped it with one hand. Sorry, Newman, it wasn't you. It was another bald guy. That guy's probably better looking. All right, 2nd down and 8. All right, 2nd down and 8. Benton takes the handoff. He fakes the run. He's got a guy open across the middle, but he is going to get taken
Bust his head. There
down
you go.
By number 90, who is Mr. Corday Sharp.
Iron sharper than iron.
He looked sharp on that play.
Indeed, he did. J-Mac, I don't know if you were here earlier, but Keith has said for the next $200 bid, he's opening it up. How long are you leaving those bids open?
Till the end of the game, highest bidder.
The highest bidder between now and the end of the game gets his spot for 1 quarter next week. J-Mac, you said you've been wanting to get up here and call some football.
Now, hey, there is one condition to this. You cannot make me look bad and me lose my spot. And believe me, the bar is not very high on that.
Just remember, Bledsoe to Brady.
I know.
Bledsoe got hurt. Brady came in. Bledsoe never saw his job again.
Look at that. There's our field camera.
Dude, that sideline camera is off the chain.
Oh, sorry, it's not live. We're just experimenting.
Well, we were just getting everybody prepared for it.
Shane's letting them know they're number one in the producer box. So we have a penalty on the play. Backed them up 5 yards. Brings up a 3rd down and 13.
Well, Keith, you're in luck. J-Mac says I'm the last one you want to hear. He's not interested in replacing you. Looks like you're stuck like Chuck.
I can't believe nobody wants this seat. This is the best seat in the house. It's a minimum of a $200 bid.
I've got
$550?
$5.50.
Hey, we just had a school board member say he'd give $550 to our seat.
200 pesos.
Well, you know what? That 200 pesos might be worth more than what we got going on in the economy right now. So, where was my drums on that one? They drum me for everything else. I come up with a peso joke. And
3rd down and about 12 yards to go here.
All right, I'm going to have to lower my bid.
Benton's got their 5th quarterback of the night back in the backfield.
And he jumped, we jumped. What happened there? Nobody jumped. They take the snap, and he is hit by Mr. Copenhaver. Copenhaver is a tackling machine. The junior linebacker loves to hit you. He'll hit you. He'll return the punt. He'll do it all. I believe Copenhaver has he played running back once or twice this year, too? I thought he had. Where'd you get another Dr. Pepper from? I've been trying to take this one Coke Zero for the last 4 quarters.
The talent is taken care of, sir.
Well, obviously they're not taking care of all the talent. Benton kicks it to Copenhaver. Copenhaver catches it at the 46-yard line. He gets around the outside. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. He's at the 15 and knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
I see you, Copenhaver.
That's a 38-yard return, but we got a penalty on the play, and Rayner's picking up the flag, which will probably going to get him in a lot more trouble. You're not supposed to be, especially when they're marking that to know where the flag was.
Who was that on?
It looked like it was on Benton, so it will not matter. Always makes me nervous when the players pick up the referee's flags, you know? Personal foul.
Personal foul.
So we're going to even go even farther. Personal foul against
Here comes the big lineup. D.D. Oliver, Corday Sharp coming on the field, as well as number 71.
4, 5, 6.
Got to give a shout-out to this offensive line. Pat Gray, number 71, offensive lineman. But I tell you what, this entire offensive line all season, they have moved and worn out the opponents. Yes. And, the big guys up front don't always get the love. But right now, let's give a little shout-out to those offensive linemen.
We never give our offensive linemen the love they should get. And they have been big all year. They're the backbone, and they just gave up a loss on the run. And as soon as that's my fault. I was trying to congratulate our offensive line for something. They let a guy get by and tackle CJ for a 2-yard loss. So anyway, back to the line. Really and truly, all jokes aside, Shane, our defensive line and our offensive line have been unbelievable this year. They are both sides of the ball. We are strong and big. CJ takes the handoff. He goes up the middle. CJ gets to the... They like to mark him at the 1 every time. He gets there, and he's like almost there, and let's just
J-Mac says, how about another 100 on top of his 5 per point to hang out up here for a half with us? Absolutely.
Okay, we'll do that.
Absolutely, J-Mac.
You can hang out with us for a half. That's good. So CJ got the big line up in there. Corday in motion. CJ takes a handoff, and he will score untouched. Miss Cheatham, he took it to the Izzy. The Izzy. Is he taking it there?
Huh?
Is he taking it there?
Izzy? Who's Izzy?
You said he took it to the Izzy.
Is Izzy related to Bofa?
I think so.
All right.
So they got a sister named Candace.
There you go. Mary Procell Cheatham in the comments says, take it to the house. J Max says, sold. See you next week.
So
And I'm hearing that next week's game is going to be a Thursday night game here at Preston Crowner Stadium.
For some reason, they have moved it from Friday night to.
If you didn't know that, you heard it here first. School record.
CJ just broke the school record for most touchdowns in a season. When we tell you CJ is a hoss, he is a hoss.
He is a grown man, and he is now in the record books.
He's playing injured.
Yeah.
He's playing injured.
He's walking around on the field limping, and then he's just running folks over. So congratulations to C.J. Dudley, who now holds the most touchdowns in Parkway High School history.
That is his 21st touchdown on the year. And there have been a lot of great running backs that have come through Parkway High School. And to be number one on the touchdown list, you remember, Shane, 10 years ago, and we had those teams that scored 50 points a game. Those guys were putting up huge numbers. And for him to break a single-season record for running backs is unbelievable. It's
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm super proud of him. He has been the backbone of this offense
100%,
this year.
and a workhorse carrying the ball 30, 35 times a game. This entire team really with the adversity, their quarterback getting injured at Natchitoches and some other things that have gone on. I tell you, it's been a very impressive.
Jackson with the kickoff is going to land at the goes out of bounds at the 7, lands about the 8 and goes out at the 7. Yeah, Shane, in all honesty, you think back, week 3, the wheels could have come off this team and nobody probably would have questioned it one bit. Because we lose our starting quarterback. We lose our backup quarterback. We lose 7 starters off the team. They pull a quarterback kid out of the stands for week 4. Hasn't played football
since he was 14 years old as a freshman.
As a freshman. He's now a senior. He hadn't played since he was 14 years old. He'd pull him out of the stand. He was a student leader in the student section. They pulled him out and said, hey, you want to come play football next week? Which, by the way, that was a Thursday night game, so he got to practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it. Came in, went 12 of 13 with 2 touchdowns to lead us to a big win over Byrd. Oh, Mr.
Hello,
Christian.
my name is Christian Harris. It's nice to meet you as I snack you up in the background and then do a little dance.
Christian Harris, who's been out since week 4 or 5 with a bad knee, came in and lit the Benton Tiger up.
Lit him on fire.
Lit him on
Rolled
fire.
him up with the ball.
I'm so glad to see Christian back. I was so worried whenever that happened. You and I both thought he had tore his ACL, and I think that was the initial thought. But you know what? He's back 5 weeks later and doing great. Love to see him back there. He is the back. Uh-oh.
Get him.
Here, speaking.
Old boy said, not today.
He said, no.
He said, I'm going to slide down so you don't get to take me down.
Roderick Johnson was chasing him down, and next thing you know, here comes Christian Harris closing in at breakneck speed. The Benton running quarterback said nope, and he slid like he was sliding into second base and said,
you can't say that freshman doesn't have a little intelligence to him for the Benton Tigers.
See you later, Danielle. I almost slid for him up here. Oh, Christian Harris goes out free with nobody. They get a
nice screen pass.
Nice screen play, and who is that? Mr. Trenton. That's the first time we've called Trenton Howard's name tonight. Trenton Howard's usually in on a lot of tackles.
Yeah, that was a great tackle. And,
that was a great screen pass.
They set that screenplay up great.
Yes, they had blockers all in front of them. It was really Trenton Howard, or it was going to the house, and Trenton Howard got in there and made a nice tackle to stop it.
Almost as nice as that tackle that Chris brags about that he made 3 yards into the end zone.
Trenton Howard is well known for making that great tackle 3 yards deep in the end zone. It was awesome. The guy had scored. He was getting up to hand the ball to the referee, and our spotter said, what a tackle by Trenton Howard 3 yards deep in the end zone. Benton's punter came out late. He gets up, he punts. Copenhagen calls for a fair catch and makes the catch at the 37-yard line.
Keith.
Copenhagen said, I'm going to make it exciting. Yes, sir, Mr. Cheatham.
You know we have not and had a dad joke here in the third quarter,
Really?
and I've got one.
All right, let's hear it.
What is a Tiger's favorite card game?
Tiger's favorite card. What is a Tiger's favorite card game?
Stripe poker. Now,
He was going to say the answer is stripe poker.
look, y'all are making. You know who sent that joke?
I don't even want to know.
The HR department.
Wow. And he's the only one in here that's laughing at that joke.
He thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And I felt like
Gavington goes around the left side and picks up about 8. Gavington wanted to throw the ball to Bernie out there. Bernie was covered up. So Gavington said, you know what? I haven't run the ball tonight.
I wish they would throw it to Bernie because we haven't had Chris do the Bernie yet tonight.
And
I would like to see that.
can we do the Bernie dance?
Yeah, but I mean, Bernie's got to catch. They got to throw it to him.
All right, here it is. Next catch Bernie makes. We're going to the booth cam and we're going to do the Bernie, both of us.
I'm in.
All right.
Throw that rock to Bernie.
Uh-oh, nice move by Josh Tell. Tell said, you know what? I'm going to tell you I'm going to go a different direction. And he stopped, jumped over about 3 yards, went to another hole, and picked up the first down, get inside Benton Tigers territory, gets to the 43-yard line, 1st and 10, 3:36 to go in the third quarter. Parkway up 43-40. You remember back in the first quarter when you said the Parkway was dull and we were tied 14-14?
Yeah.
Bernie just makes the catch. Bernie makes the catch, picks up about 8. It's time for the Bernie cam. You ready?
I'm ready.
If that doesn't get people right there ready to come on and watch our show, nothing will. Shane and I both. When you see 2 fat guys doing the Bernie like that, you have to come on here and love the show. Now, the problem is the press box was shaking pretty bad, and I think we might not be told never to do that again at the same time. But, what happened? We have a penalty? We had a premature Bernie dance. There was a holding on the play.
We did the Bernie.
We did the
didn't
Bernie.
even count. The play didn't even count.
That's just great. You know whose fault that is? That's our producer's fault. He threw the Bernie cam, booth cam on there way too soon before we knew there was a holding penalty. So technically he still made the catch because they backed him up from the spot of the foul. So 1st and 15, fake it, goes to Mayo. Mayo goes out of, Mayo stepped out of bounds and they still said, hello. Welcome to the Benton Tigers sideline. Pick up about 2. Who was that? Was that you? What did you do? Shane just burped or something. I don't know what. That came from the depths of the stomach. Oh, my gosh. I'm scared. When that comes out, I'm really going to be nervous what it's going to be like. What was that? He can't even speak. Shane is as red as my shirt right now. Tell takes the handoff. He goes there, and Tell says,
First
you know
down.
what? I need 14 yards for a first down. You know what I'll do? I'll get 16.
You know what kind of first down that was, Keith?
What kind of first down was that?
That was a Lionheart moving first down.
Lionheart.
No one moves so well in North Louisiana like a Lionheart.
I got to ask a question. Now, we know that Lionheart Moving is a graduate of Benton.
He is.
Why didn't he call it Tiger Heart Moving?
That's a good question.
Mayo makes the catch out in the flat, and he is stopped immediately. Oh, we got a flag on the play, and Big Jax Gallier is on the ground. Jack's getting up, and I think it's going to be a personal foul against Benton. Personal foul against Benton. I believe they gave Big Jax a late hit, knocked him down. But the ball will move 15 yards forward down to the, he's still going, down to the 17-yard line.
Keith, it's hot in here tonight.
Well, yeah, because we just did the Bernie ball. Our bodies hadn't moved like that in hours. I mean, that was like a workout for me and you both to try to do that Bernie just then. Next Bernie catch, Spotter has to come over here and do the Bernie.
Yeah, because he does it much better than us. I got to be honest.
I got to be honest.
Spotter is impressive at the Bernie.
Tell takes the handoff. He's up the middle again. He makes a move, and Tell will take it to the house.
Tell him about it.
Tell said,
Number 7.
let me tell you about it. He takes it in for a 17-yard touchdown. Tell with the touchdown to make the score 49 to. Oh my gosh. I'm getting flustered up here.
Oh, by the way, I did talk to your wife at halftime, and yes, she's not happy.
Yeah, she didn't talk to me at halftime. I went down there and said, "Hey, babe," she goes, "That means $5 a point." Yeah.
Each.
Oh my gosh, we're at 250. I don't get paid $250. This is going to be all kinds of. Oh, come on! The whistle was blown dead, and then he was offsides, and then he comes over and takes a cheap shot against our holder.
Keith, was that your daughter that was holding the ball? You got a little fired up about that.
Well, I mean, I hope it wasn't my daughter. Her eligibility ran out. She's got some explaining to do.
Keith was about to go whoop somebody because they hit the holder.
Well,
I
yeah.
just thought maybe it was one of his daughters.
I don't even know what to say after that. Matter of fact, I need to tell my daughter I'm not going to be able to pay her rent this month because I'm going to have to donate to the football program. So,
nice kick is up, and it's good.
$5.
$5?
Yeah, that's all I saw was a $5 bill going through the. Look at that! Look at that! Look at the goal line. Another. Look at him. He's trying to fix his pants. He doesn't know anybody's watching him. He doesn't know that 4 million people are watching him right now trying to fix his pants. He thinks he's in the corner by himself, and we got a camera over there, and he's trying to fix his pants. He'll know next week.
J-Mac says, Eric Faulting, are you matching the donation? He absolutely said he was in on that, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So we are at, I think we're at $30 a point.
Area scores. The Woodlawn Shreveport Knights 26, the Bossier Bearcats 14. ECA Eagles, who will be coming
next week
to Preston Crownover
to the jungle.
They skipped the score, so I can't tell you. There we go. 42-28 over Lafayette Christian.
That's going to be a heck
North
of a ball
DeSoto
game next
42,
week.
Loyola 13, Northwood of Shreveport 14, Minden 10. Looks like a close game there in the third quarter. The Natchitoches Central Chiefs trail the Huntington Raiders by 1 in the third.
Hey, there's a Parkway Panther score that's not correct.
That is not updated.
Parkway Jackson kicks it to the 14-yard line. Benton returns and is stopped by who other than Avery Price. I'm telling you, if Avery Price is not Special Teams Player of the Week next week, I don't know who is. He has made a tackle on kickoff every time. He is. We're going to have a shirt for him next week. Say the price is
Look
right.
at Christian Harris. He almost did the Bernie. He was doing some other dance. Look at him. He's getting it. Y'all see number 19? He's feeling it.
I don't see it.
Go 19. Go 19. Go. Go 19. Go 19. Go.
Where's he at?
Go
I don't
19,
see him.
Go 19. Go.
Is he on the?
Open your eyes, Keith. Open your eyes. He's a middle linebacker. Look there first.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yes. Oh, he has a number on his jersey. That's how you tell who they are. And speaking of Christian Harris, he's in on the tackle along with number 41. 41 is Rapinoe. Rapinoe sticking his hands up like, hey, are you going to give me a little bit of credit here? Colby Lee was also in on the tackle.
Last week's Defensive Player of the Week.
That's right.
Number 2 tries to get wide, and Christian Harris says, not today, playa.
Nope.
I got some dancing to do.
That's right. And then Crowder comes in to help him out.
All right, folks, look. Parkway Football Playoff Fundraiser. We're at $1,212, 81% of our goal. $1, $2, $5, $10, anything you can give to help us prepare. We are going to move to 8-1 on the season with one game left, and we are preparing for some road trips in the playoffs. Coach Coy Brotherson spoke to Sobo Live and asked for some help. We need your help. Help us out.
Yes, so please don't let us miss this goal. We are 19 percentage points away from reaching our goal. We are said there's 200 people watching right now. Each of them give you $1. It'll put us over our goal, and we will be.
No, we're not. Bad math.
Oh.
But close.
He went to Captain Shreve. See, that's what I get
200 people, but the $200 wouldn't get you.
That's what I get for listening to the spotter. He tells me 200 people gives me
dollars.
And spotter says, "Hey, we got 200 people watching. If they each give $1, we'll get to our goal. We're $288 short of our goal."
Nice hit on the quarterback
And it's
there.
picked off.
And we picked it off, and ladies and
Rayner
gentlemen,
picks it off. Rayner
he's taking
is
it to the 10.
he's good. Go to the 10-yard line. And that's why you don't do play-by-play right there, buddy.
That's right. That's why I let you do that. But come basketball season,
That's right.
I will be the play-by-play.
Come
You'll be the
basketball.
color
And I
commentator.
hope- yeah, I will be something.
Good stuff.
I'm looking forward to basketball season. You and I have fun. We've had fun every Friday night. We have fun when we do the basketball games together. Like I told you last week, Shane, I think I told all of y'all this. This is one of the most fun I have as my 27-year-old self, that I get to go out here and do this on a Friday night and do this week in and week out.
It's really fun, and we love supporting these kids and allowing their family members to watch that are out of town or away, can't make it.
Crowder takes the hand. No, that's not Crowder. It's number 18.
Hey, Mr. Producer, there's somebody asking, how do I donate?
Mitchell Adams.
If you don't mind putting that link on there. We'll have Wes will put a link on there.
It's right there, Venmo, at Sobo Live. Go to Venmo and go to at Sobo Live.
There's also a link he's going to put in the comments as well, make it a little bit easier.
Oh, you're talking about somebody wants to do it in the comments section. I got you. Sorry.
There
My
it is.
bad.
Boom.
That's what I get for talking when I shouldn't be talking. So, yeah, we are $288 short of our goal, which is 88 more than what Chris told me a while ago. Mitchell Adams takes a handoff. He goes in for another $30.
And the Parkway Panthers get another touchdown, the 318 real estate touchdown. And by the way, I'm gonna ramble on here, but the halftime sponsor, we forgot about the halftime sponsor earlier because you were TikToking.
Oh, wait.
TikTok till you don't stop or something.
No.
But our halftime sponsor is the Genesis Hearing Center. And if you have trouble hearing the halftime show, maybe it's not us. Maybe you need to give Genesis Hearing Center a call. See you after the half is what my little thing says, but it's way after the half at this point. But thank you to Genesis Hearing Center for sponsoring.
Jackson's extra point is up and good. 57-14 with 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shane, I believe that's going to put us into the run the clock mode. Another flag on the play. Boy, Benton has been getting the penalties called against them left and right. So I can't even figure out the math anymore, but I know it's a lot. So later on tonight, Mr. Sutton will be setting up a Venmo GoFundMe to help pay for this bill that he's got stuck with tonight whenever he said, hey, you know what, guy? I just lost my
Cry me a river.
I just lost my Sobo. I just lost my TikTok Live. I ran out of battery and I just
Cry
lost
me a river.
my battery.
Anybody
died.
in the comments know who that song is? Cry Me a River?
Well, it's going to be me when I'm begging. Unsportsmanlike on Parkway.
Soon to be divorced from Jessica Biel, Justin.
Really? Someone in the background said that is their favorite singer, Justin Bieber.
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, Justin Timberlake. I'm sorry. I got him confused. He said Justin. I didn't know. I thought they were all the same. But Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, what's the difference? Obviously,
Both of them were at P. Diddy's party, so.
I cannot say that on the air. Human Resources making jokes that I cannot say on the air. So Timberlake and Jessica Biel are breaking up. Is that what we're saying?
That sounds like something you'd keep up with, and I don't.
But the Human Resources said it.
Sounds like something he would keep up with as well. That's on that TMZ and stuff. I'm on ESPN, bro.
Yeah. No, you're not. You're on that Madden.
NBA 2K.
NBA 2K. Every time I call Shane, what are you doing? I'm at the gym. When he says he's at the gym, he means he's playing NBA 2K. And I mean, look at this guy. This guy throws a flag from the parking lot. He's like, I got to get involved in this. He was so far back he can't even throw it. Yeah, he had to throw the flag twice to get it to where he needed to. You know, you throw like a girl when you go to throw a flag and you can't get it to where you need it to, and you have to throw it a second time. Man, he throws like Shane throws a baseball, and he couldn't get it there. But actually, if that would have been a baseball, that would have hit Shane in the head. And you know, Shane told a story one time about how he every time he plays baseball, he gets hit in the head. We go. we was holding on Benton. We go to do the alumni baseball game the other day, and Shane almost gets hit in the head at an alumni baseball game, and he's up in the press box. Benton takes the handoff, gives up the middle, and he is tackled by everybody on the Parkway defense. Roderick Johnson getting up last.
My main man, Rod.
Mr.
See you, RJ.
Mr. Future All-State defensive lineman, the sophomore, with the tackle. Mr. Locke's coming in at safety, and Howard
didn't
comes
get
off. They let him.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
So we're starting to make a few changes. We're starting to pull the starters out, starting to put some backups in. Roderick Johnson again on the tackle. Avery Price is playing cornerback now. And is that the end of the third quarter? Yes. So
That's the end of the third. You know what that means, Keith?
that we're almost away from going broke.
HR's time to jet out.
I can't believe my phone died.
Everybody at home, hold up the fours. It's the start of the
Hey,
fourth
we're at
quarter.
the booth cam. 4.
Booth cam, hold them up.
1,
easy
2,
in the
3,
background.
4.
Fourth quarter, hold it up. Let's get it. I'd like to thank our fourth quarter sponsor, Bowman's Grading and Asphalt. Give Mr. Big a call for all your paving and asphalt needs here in Northwest Louisiana. Call
Shane-
Ryan at 742-8100.
Shane, I am kind of a little on the offended side. I don't know if it's me or you that nobody wants to sit in this seat.
I told you I've got $10 on it.
$10? Is it, Shane? That's what I'm going to go with.
I don't know what to tell you there, brother.
Calvary is on top of Green Oaks, 41-8.
Hey, Miss Anita Williams.
You know, that would be fun to have Miss Anita Williams come do a game. What would be fun is Miss Anita Williams and your mom to come do a game one time.
We just let them call it.
Just let them call it. We'll just sit back and watch.
My mom will be talking about jewelry. First and 1 carat diamond. Second in bracelets.
Whatever it takes. You know what? Speaking of necklaces, I just put a necklace on my TikTok shop today.
Mark Watney, no doubt I have a face for radio. If you listen to us very often, I let people know that.
Yeah, they that's the reason they don't put the booth cam on too very often, because we do not want to run everybody off. Which, by the way, did I hear someone say we have 200 people tonight? Wow. Benton running back is Avery says, you know what? I can make tackles on defense, not just on the kickoffs. I can make them in the regular game too.
Oh, he gets up stomping. Number 30 says, not today.
Yeah, Avery Price, the junior cornerback, comes in and makes a big tackle on 3rd and long, brings up a 4th down. Avery's excited. I love watching these kids when they get excited, because my wife just turned around and looked at me for some reason.
You're in trouble again. Let's go, Panthers.
Man, Parkway coach next to us, he done turned the lights off and left. I guess he thinks this game's in the bag. We're only up by 43 points. Here's the Benton kick. A nice punt.
That is a good punt.
Nobody back deep. Is going to get a little bit of a Benton roll down to the 30, 27, 26-yard line. That was a nice punt by that Benton kicker. So here we are. 10:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Parkway up 57-14.
We got to give a shout out to our special event sponsor. Treetop Entertainment is the area's #1 party provider. Throw the best party in town with live hosts, DJs, lights, fog, karaoke, and more. You don't beat a treetop party. Ain't no party like a treetop
That's
party,
right.
because a treetop party don't stop.
That's right. There ain't no stopping a treetop party.
What happens if you fall out of the tree?
You get hurt.
Ain't no ride like an ambulance ride.
That's right. You went out on a limb on that joke, didn't you? Come on, that was good. Where's our producer for that one? Man. Mr. Locke takes the pitch forward. He goes around the outside, and he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. Oh, we got a new quarterback in there, Mr.
There's been a lot of flags in this game tonight.
Yes, there has.
Saw a comment earlier where they're like, "Let them play," but it's been kind of sloppy.
Well, and it's been a little chippy between them too, so they have to kind of keep it a little bit under control. Ryland Plunkett is now.
Ryland Plunkett is in the game,
and I've said before, Ryland Plunkett's big sister was my daughter's roommate at Tech. They've been friends for a long time.
Nice run up the middle there for about a gain of 7. Oh, he's
Mitchell
still going.
Adams keeps going. He picks up 10, so he makes up for that holding call to gets the 10 back. It brings up a 2nd down and 10. Like Shane said, he looked like he was going to be stopped for maybe 3, then 4, and the next thing you know, he's done stretched it out to almost 10. Nice run by Mitchell Adams. I believe he did get 10, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line.
Keith, I hate that I missed the haircut appointment there today, but I'm going to go see Larry Taylor at Taylor Barbershop tomorrow at 10:30.
Yeah, and we had some good conversations. A lot of things were solved today. I don't know if you know, when you go to the barbershop, there's a lot of things that get solved in there. Crowder going around or is that Adams again? That's Adams again. Adams goes around the right side, picks up another 5, so it'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Yeah, we solved a lot of the world's problems in there at the barbershop this morning. But you know what?
Y'all didn't even miss me?
Oh, we missed you.
Oh, okay.
We all got free haircuts today because Larry was late. So he gave all of us free haircuts.
So does that mean I get a free haircut tomorrow?
Nope, you had to be there to get it.
Taylor's Barbershop, right here in South Bossier. You need, Ryland Plunkett catches that high.
Yeah, the Benton linebacker timed it either really good or he was a hair early, and he was back there about the time the snap got back there, and Plunkett was like, uh-oh. And I'm just glad Plunkett got on the ball and did not turn it over. So that'll bring up a
shout out to Mark, Amy, and Myrick for donating to the Parkway Football Playoff Fundraiser Tracker. We've got $1,357 raised of the $1,500
We're a
goal.
143 short, and we have 7 minutes on the running clock, so you have to do it quickly. We need you now. Don't fail us, people. Here's the punt. The punt bounces at the 46 and bounces back towards Parkway. And we down it at the 46-yard line. Tail comes in and stops it from going any farther south. So here we set up with 7, 10, 9, 8. We got a running clock, folks, so we need your help. We need your help. $143 to go. Please don't make us look bad. Just think, we're $143 away from getting to watch Shane do a TikTok dance next week. You're almost there.
I don't think I agreed to that, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter if you agreed to it or not. That's what we're going with.
Yes, y'all did. Absolutely, y'all did. Y'all agreed to $5 a point, and we can run it back and listen.
Well, yeah, you pressured us. You called us out live in front of everybody and said, hey,
Indeed, I did.
I challenge my guys. If you don't want to look bad in front of the community, you will do exactly what I did, too, and I'm going to donate $5 a point. Colby Lee in on the tackle. So, yeah, Shane kind of put the pressure on us, which, that's what you're supposed to do. So, number 23 for Benton runs up for the 1st down. Tackle by number 49.
The only way for Gavington and the Panthers to go to the moon,
Thomas on the tackle,
is to get to 1,500 in the Parkway Football Playoff Fundraiser Tracker, Keith. I'm just telling you. Nice tackle in the middle there.
Yes. Stop. Colby Lee coming in and saying, hello, my name is Colby Lee. I'm going to take you a little bit backwards. 5 minutes, 48 seconds, folks. Come on, don't let us down. $143 to go. We need you now. We need you.
Sounds like some love song or something.
Yeah, we need you now. I'm sure Air Supply sings it.
Yeah, you like to go to their concerts instead of playing cards with the guys. Facts.
One time in your lifetime, you go take your wife to a concert and don't go play cards with the guys, and you never hear the end of it. Lady and Spotter's saying something about Lady Antebellum. I don't know what he's talking. He's singing some song. I'm glad y'all cannot hear what he's doing.
Nice tackle there in the middle by number 38. He's holding on, and
I don't know.
Plethora of Panthers on the stop there.
Great word. I don't know if y'all have ever heard a cat that's been skinned alive, but that's just what was happening in my earpiece when the spotter was trying to sing I Need You Now by Lady Antebellum. Shane, I'm disappointed. We're $143 short. We got 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go. Somebody's waiting to that last minute to do this. Here's the screen pass. He's got blockers out in front of him, and boom! Number 34 comes in, breaks that play up, and then the rest of the Panthers comes and helps him out. 34, Gregory Roan did a great job of getting in there, beating the double blocks they had. He went in between them, slowed them down so the rest of the Panthers could come in and help him. Brings up a 4th down and 11 from the 34-yard line. 4:08 to go. 4th down. The game's on the line right here, folks. We need the defense to step up and really put a stop right here. We want to make sure this game is, they cannot come back. This will end it right here. Here's the pass. Oh, no, Avery Price is going to get hit with a flag. Avery reached over there and put his arm around the guy's neck and I think was trying to give him a hug when the pass was in the air.
He was hugging it out.
He was hugging it out. That's all they were doing. And when he hugged it, the guy spun around about 4 times, and he's like, oh, sorry. But he was just trying to introduce him. So that'll be a 1st down for Benton, which keeps their hopes alive here with 3:26 to go in the game, down by 43 points. You know, I mean, you could score 43 in the next 3 minutes and 19 seconds of a running clock.
Huh.
So Benton with trips to the near side, since I get made fun of for not ever saying trips.
Nice throw.
Nice throw, and it's over the head.
It's a sweet-looking ball, though. I'll give him that.
It was a nice-looking throw. 2:54 to go in the game. Is there another flag, or is that just our producer? Okay.
Hey, we have a comment here from Ms. Jordan. She said, this is the most points scored by PHS in a game this season. Great job,
Of course it's the most points scored in a game by PHS this year.
Got him.
You know, he didn't do this whenever we were playing against Airline and we scored 16.
Nice tackle.
Number 40 in on the tackle. Come on, folks. We need $143. I feel like Jerry Lewis right here. I'm trying to get the last little bit of pennies out of people with the telethons running down and well, so I didn't count the $3. Excuse me. We're down to $140. I forgot the $3 that. Oh, never mind. It's already counted in there. Got my hopes up. Thought we were 140 short. We're still 143. Jerry Lee's going to have to. 1st down by Benton. He is tackled by number 49 on the play. Number 49 on the tackle. 4-9. Cameron Thomas on the tackle. Thank you, Mr. Spotter.
Nice. Another nice tackle there. They tried to run up the middle.
That was by number 96. Ravion Poland. How much time we got left? 1:26 to go. Can we keep them out? Just kill their chance to come back. Goal line stance coming up.
Second goal.
Game's on the line.
23 gets it and he gets met.
And he is met. Colby Lee says, hello. It wasn't just Colby. It was some other Panthers there, too. It'll bring up a 4th and goal. Here we go. This is the ball game, folks. The ball game is on the line right here. This is a 43-point drive. 56 seconds to go.
Got him.
And here come the flags.
JP McGovern on the tackle. I don't know what we've got there.
I hope it's not a face mask is what I feel like it's going to be, but Mr. JP McGovern in on the tackle. You know, JP's mother is a regular listener of ours, so hopefully she's one of the ones who come to the games and listens to it while she's in the stands.
That's right. Shout out Meredith.
Meredith, thank you. I hope she's probably not even listening tonight now that I said that.
She was here earlier.
Was she here earlier? So that flag they own, I guess, obviously it was on us because we were backing up. Personal foul, face mask. I knew that's what they were going with. So here they are. They still have a chance to get in the end zone. Hey, we're up to $13.82. So we're now what? $112 short. 112. We got 38 seconds, folks. Let's get. No, yeah, we have 38.6 seconds. We can do this. We're fixing to have a goal line stand. We're going to win this ball game on this goal line stand, and we're going to get $118. We just hit the goal, folks. Thank you very much.
Very awesome job by our folks tonight.
Yeah, you talk about our fans backing up what we need. Y'all came in and did something that we thought y'all could do, and y'all picked up, and Benton gets in for the score late in the ball game. But you know what? We just got a donation that put us over the top. We get to the 1,500. We get the win.
And we got a flag on the play. I think.
Let's see what the flag is on. Is it going to be a touchdown, dead ball, unsportsmanlike
against
Parkway.
the Panthers?
Be assessed on the kickoff. All right, with 20 seconds to go, this is going to cut the lead down to a close. Though another flag? We just got flags all because Coy's mad. He wanted the 43-point win. It's down to a 37-point game right now.
Number 45 in the game for this 2-point conversion on defense. Hunter Cheatham. It's a little 2-point conversion action. Get in there and make a play. 4-5.
Is 4-5 in on the game?
He is.
Hey, if 4-5 blocks this extra point attempt right here, Shane will do a TikTok dance for y'all.
Again, I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for the football fundraiser tracker, $1,527.
Yes, we went over our goal.
Very awesome. And add to that what the folks up here in the booth are going to put in. It's going to be a good night for the Panthers.
And a bad night for Mr. Sutton. All kidding aside, folks, thank you very much. We are going to raise a lot of money for the Parkway football team tonight, and hopefully it'll go and help them, and maybe I don't help anybody who needs help with this. So the ladies in front of us up here are screaming and yelling hard for 45.
Yeah.
So Shane's got a big smile on his face. Yeah, I know. We forgot to give away a shirt. We were supposed to give away a shirt tonight. We got 9 seconds to give away a shirt, and now we're down to 5, 3, 2, 1, and that will be ball game, folks. Tonight's final, Parkway 57, Benton 21. Parkway goes to 8-1 on the season. Next week, next Thursday night, do not forget, it's a Thursday night game. It's been moved to Thursday night against the Evangel Eagles. Shane, I don't think we've ever beat Evangel. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm not sure we've beat Evangel before.
Well, it's first time for everything.
That's right. So we need all fans out here. Let's finish this season off 9-1 next week. Everyone come out. Let's have this place packed next week. Come watch your Parkway Panthers play the Evangel Eagles. Thank y'all for reaching the goal tonight. Thank you for joining us like you do week in and week out. Once again, thank you, and I'll say it for Shane Cheatham. I'm Keith Sutton. Thank you, and have a good night.
See ya.
Raise your hands high, shouting our praise, let our voices fly. Hail alma mater, hail to the light. We are the stars in the darkest night. Memories we hold through the years gone by, loyal forever to Parkway High. In our hearts we keep the lessons learned right, unity and pride.